No.
No, those are devil ears. No.
Yep.
Are you guys ready?
Okay, let's go.
Where is the button? It is. Here we go.
Ready, set,
Let's go. Let's go.
This is how we jam on Friday nights now.
This is a jam session now. And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And we have
Jeremy.
Port City Bricks. But today, our special guest is
None other than Miss FabBlondies Bricks.
FabBlondies Bricks. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Full of Bricks Season 5, Episode 25. Today is July 12th, 2024.
July 5, but it's not.
And today, did I say 2025? Oh, no, I said 2025.
Yeah.
And today, our special guest is FabBlondies Bricks, aka Fab. Fab.
Yeah,
How's it going?
it's going pretty good.
Yes.
How's your
One of my
Friday
cats
night?
is in here somewhere with me.
Oh,
I can hear them.
awesome. We would like to meet them.
So you wear the cat ears. You have a lot of cats, I'm supposing.
4.
Or
Wow, I'm jealous. I want cats, and I think they're like the most ideal pets.
but you're allergic, aren't you?
I'm highly allergic to it. But it's
Jeremy too.
It's so sad. And anytime I can cat sit, like my friends would go on vacation and they have cats, and I have to like go to their houses and feed cats. It's like I'm like me, but I'm like taking the reactant, doing the Benadryl. Like I'm going in and I'm like, okay, babies, I'm coming in. I'm like, are you guys eating? Where's your water? I'm gonna die. And some of them are just so cute. So tell us about.
If you came to babysit my cats, though, you wouldn't see any of them because
they
run from
hide.
strangers.
Well, yes. This
and
is
especially my 2 youngest.
They're shy.
Yeah, they really are. But
Yeah.
you might see my oldest one. That's your best chance because she's just gotten to the point where she's so old that she just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Be the first
Whatever.
one to be
I'm
like,
not moving.
I'm out.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, it's true. I think most of my friends' cats are very wary when they hear the clinking. Except this one cat. His name is Merlin, and I'm going to be cat sitting him soon enough again in August. So I'm pretty excited. And he is like a dog.
Why?
He is a dog. As soon as I open the door, I have to make sure I block the door because he's trying to like get to you. And he's the one who's like the most killer. Like I leave that house and I'm like, I'm dead, Merlin. And he's still at the window looking at me. And I'm still at the window going, I'm dead, Merlin. But I've never met like a very, very friendly cat. And he's just there and he'll play and he'll like almost nudge you to his laser light. And then he's an old cat, but he's like, nope, I'm still a kitten. I'm still spry.
What are your cats' names?
Baby Girl, Sheldon, Easton, and Penelope.
Is that the order of the ages?
Yes.
So how old is baby girl then?
She is crap. You're making me do math. Hold on.
She's not a baby anymore.
She's not a baby.
No, she's not. Penelope. Only responds to baby girl. Like she had a different name when we adopted her, but I can't say what it is because it's a password now. So we changed her name to baby girl because she would automatically come. Like if we said, "Come here, baby girl," she would just come. So we're like, okay, well,
you are now baby girl.
Change your name to baby girl.
Maybe she likes how
the other one was.
How her name is inflected when you go baby girl, like right? Oh, that's cute.
She just automatically comes whenever I call her or my husband calls her. And then Sheldon, we named after Big Bang Theory.
Yes,
Sheldon.
I was gonna ask. Okay,
huge fan. So his name's actually Sheldon Cooper, and then our last name. And then Easton and Penelope, that was their names when we adopted them, and they're pandemic adoption kitties.
Okay.
And we actually only went in to get Penelope. Like we were only going to adopt Penelope, but at the shelter, they were like, well, Penelope has this really close relationship with this other cat named Easton, and we don't really want to break them up.
They come as a pair.
And you're like, fine, we'll take Easton because it's a cute name.
Well, and Easton was like borderline feral too.
Oh.
So he already doesn't like people as it is.
Right.
But they still put him in the same room that all the other cats were in that weren't feral.
Oh.
Because he likes other cats.
Yes.
So by the time we got there, there was only 3 cats left. A calico that I was interested in, but she was already claimed.
Oh.
And then Penelope and Easton. And Easton did let me pet him a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and actually it was funny. I actually used to volunteer at the shelter. And it's the same shelter that we got Baby Girl from like over 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, as soon as he let me pet him, I was like, okay.
Yeah. I think we're okay.
I mean, it was basically, well, I had to turn and look at the husband because technically the adoption of a cat was my birthday present.
Oh, okay.
Present. It was right around my
birthday. 1 year.
And so they came as a pair. He was like, okay, because he didn't want to break them up either.
Yeah.
And it was funny. He thought that Easton would become more his cat and Penelope would become more my cat. Mm-hmm. But Easton kind of came to me first before he went to him.
Oh, okay.
Now I think Easton's kind of whichever one now. I think all of our cats are pretty much like, for Baby Girl, I'm her main human. And for Sheldon, my husband is her main human.
Right.
And then I think the 2 young ones are just like whichever one. But I think Easton's mainly me.
Yeah.
But
you were the first maybe hand he actually allowed to pet his fur. Yes. Those are your fur.
We actually brought them into this room. We emptied out this room.
Okay.
Gave it to, and except for like this part here, because this wasn't built up yet.
Mm-hmm.
And we let them stay in here because you didn't want to when you want to introduce like young cats and old cats, you don't want to just throw them out there. You gotta keep them separated.
Yeah.
And Baby Girl hates other cats.
Yeah.
So
it's funny.
How did Baby Girl react to Sheldon when Sheldon first came, and then how did Sheldon react to the twins when they came in?
So when we got Sheldon, he was only 4 weeks old. He literally fit in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so tiny.
Like he was teeny tiny. Yeah. Now he is. Hopefully he'll come in. He's like this big.
Sheldon.
That's your showtime.
He is huge. He's 14 pounds and like this big.
Wow.
Like he's like, this is just his shoulders.
Yeah.
Kid you not.
Wow.
And then his tail's just as long as his body.
Wow. And for the most part, they stay in their opposite areas of the house, or are they social now?
Oh, they're all social now. But Baby Girl tries she has learned to tolerate everybody.
Yeah. You can live in my
space. It just takes her longer. Like for Sheldon, it took her like a year to stop smacking and hissing at him.
Oh.
Even when Baby Girl's tiny. Baby Girl's only like 7 pounds. She's only like this tall.
Okay.
And like this long. And that's it.
Yeah.
And but she's an alpha. She's an alpha.
Yeah.
And she will beat the crap out of any cat. She will. She does not like other cats. So she would even when he was still teeny tiny, she would keep beating on him and hissing at him. And then even as he got bigger and bigger and bigger, and finally was like, he wasn't even 6 months old, and he was already bigger than her.
Oh my gosh!
And she was still beating on him and hissing at him, but it slowly got better and better. But it just took like a year, and then she apparently likes girl cats better. It only took her about 6 or 7 months to stop attacking Penelope.
Okay.
It took her about a year with Easton.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Took her
You're
a
like,
while
welcome to our peaceful house, and then meet Baby Girl.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you said you're allergic to cats.
So yes. No not all cats. It's mostly the long hairs, and like Maria, if I go into a PetSmart, Petco, something like that, they have the cat adoption area. as soon as I hit the doors, I can tell you if one of those cats are in there.
Yeah.
Because I'll start sand in the eyes
Yeah.
and difficult to walk in. And by the time I get out, my eyes are swollen.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that the same with you?
That
I
immediate.
could not live like that.
Yes.
I'm not allergic to cats. When growing up,
lucky.
our neighbor had a cat, and whenever we'd go over, it'd be like crawling on you and everything, and nothing really happened.
Last year, we did a little bit of remodeling at Andrea's aunt's house, and she has, I don't know how many cats, but they all stayed upstairs and was doing remodeling in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point that even though we had a floor between us and I never went upstairs, I actually started breaking out in hives.
Yeah.
And it got so bad, I had to go to urgent care.
I feel like I'm starting to itch just talking about cats, and I love
Yeah, it got pretty bad.
I could not live like that. I would not know what to do with my life if I did not
So you
have
always
cats.
grew up with cats, like you were little.
Oh, my whole entire life, I've had multiple cats.
Yeah.
I think at one point we may have had 5 or 6 cats.
Oh wow.
Definitely 5, possibly 6 at one.
Dogs? No dogs.
No dogs.
Just cats.
Just cats.
Yeah.
I like dogs. I prefer small breeds over big breeds.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, but don't ask me any of the breeds' names. I only
Right.
know a couple of them, and that's it.
But cats are easy that I don't know, like they find their own spots in the house. They're they're self-entertaining. You don't have to walk them like dogs. So I feel like they're very easy.
They're the lazy people's pet.
Yeah, well, I think
Because the only thing you really have to do is feed them, give them water, and clean their cat pants.
Yeah.
That's like fish.
Well, but
No,
they get to cuddle with cats.
No,
I realize not every cat is a cuddly cat. So in my head, in my ideal world, I'd be reading a book, having tea, and having a cat, to like nestle with me. But I know that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah,
they're not all
tigers.
Not really. And then between even my older boys, they like cats. Like Tristan's like, I want to have a cat when I move out. I'm like, I'm never gonna see you again, or I'm never gonna see your house and see how messy your house is ever again. But and my middle guy too. And I feel like on Instagram we always send each other like cat memes, and because it's the closest I could get to a cat. So sad.
I'm gonna say hi to a few people in the chat.
Oh, sure.
So we have PNG Bricks. He's gonna be a guest in a few weeks.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
And Gabriel Cabral.
Hello.
How's it going, Gabriel?
Should we slot into our first?
We're gonna go into our first segment, which is where is it? Getting to know Fab. So Maria and I first met Fab just
a couple of weeks ago.
A few weeks ago at Brick World Chicago.
Yep. And we ran into Nick and I. We've ran into each other a couple of times in live streams in the chats.
Right.
Because I know I found you through OBR.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found you.
Where is OBR? Right?
I don't know. He just disappeared.
Right.
Off the face
He
of the
just
planet.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Something about adulting and working.
I was in his last
and working.
I was in his last video when we visited him, and ever since my appearance on his channel.
So it's your fault. That's what I
know.
Right? It's your fault.
He also killed somebody's channel too.
There was
OBR and somebody else.
Yeah,
he was like the last guest, and they just never.
Oh, was it Tavern Bricks?
Sorry, Tavern too.
That was his last guest.
Note to self: don't invite Nick to my live stream. Got it.
But how did you like Brick World Chicago? Was that your first time? Have you been there before?
That was my first time. I absolutely loved it. It was awesome. Just like for me, meeting everybody was probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of my co-hosts, Nicole, she lives in Germany. And it was my first time meeting her. And that for me was the absolute highlight, is being able to meet my co-host. We call each other Lego sisters.
Oh,
and my other co-host, Chris, he's our Lego brother. Like we just have our little Lego family.
Yeah.
And being able to meet her was just like the absolute highlight. The next highlight was meeting everybody else that I met that I've known through either YouTube or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was the builds.
Yeah.
Was that your first convention at all? Or
technically no. There was one here where If I have to count Brickfest, I've been
Brickfest Live.
We can count them.
No.
Okay, fine.
The one I had, no.
That's more an expo.
Okay,
that's more an expo.
Okay.
If we don't count them, then we never met.
Yeah.
No, but we were at Philly Brickfest. Philly Brickfest is different than Brickfest Live. Brickfest Live is just an expo.
Okay.
Brickfest Live is crap. That's what it is.
That's what I hear. That's what I've been hearing.
It's so bad.
Which state did you go to, or city?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was so bad. They rented out the largest convention space, and they didn't even fill up half of it.
Oh, wow.
And all of the builds, none of the builds were made by like fellow AFOLs. They were made by people who just work there, like work for Brickfest Live.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And pretty much, if you saw all of their ads, you saw about 90% of the builds that were
already. All spoilers.
So it was like
they just recycle.
Yeah. And I think so we paid for the VIP ticket so that we could get in early because that's going to be more special.
No.
Nah, man.
Nah,
man.
All right.
It was a complete waste of time. But we did go when they first started letting things happen a little bit after the pandemic. What was that, 2021 or something like that? Yep. We went to another one that was here in our city. I don't know what the name of it was. I think it may have just been organized by some local people. I have no idea. But that one was pretty good. Like somebody had built the Biltmore estate. Somebody had built that.
Beautiful.
It was so cool. And there
yes, it's in North Carolina. Right?
Yeah, it's in North Carolina. And then there's some there are some other really cool builds.
Like how big was that scale? Like did they interiors?
It was huge.
That would be an interesting one to see.
It was.
Have you visited that, Jeremy? Because you're in
the Biltmore estate.
When you were in North Carolina.
Yeah, we visited. It was actually just about 20 minutes from where we live.
Wow, it's like a Disney World when you go there. I didn't realize how.
Only time I ever visited was during Christmas.
Oh wow, that would be so beautiful.
They decorate the entire house for Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
That's the best time to visit.
Yeah.
So for those in the chat that don't know, what is the Biltmore?
It's the largest home in America, right? Owned
Correct.
by the Vanderbilt. Owned
Vanderbilt.
by the Vanderbilt family.
Yeah.
Right. Like a grandchild already. It's not even like the original, like grandchild or even great grandchild. Like the money's trickled so much, and at the time of its build, it was probably the biggest house, and the amount of marble and other foreign resources that they had from Europe. I can't imagine them even like taking that and transporting it to the middle of nowhere, beautiful forest, North Carolina, right? Like when we're driving, it's like, we're like, are we almost there? It's like just highway. And then even when you get to, do your ticketing, you have to park in this like very lush foresty area, and you're walking, suddenly you're like,
boom.
Like the big house, you're like in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh, and it has pipes, it has plumbing, it has an ice cream area. Like it's very commercial now, of course, right? But
I really want to go there someday.
Yes.
30 years ago.
I wanted to get married there, but the logistics did not work out.
You can always do a renewal of vows or just visits.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with visit at this point. That's where,
They used to be about 30, 35 years ago when you was driving down I-40, you could see the house from the interstate.
Oh, and now all the trees are grown.
I'm sure it's changed.
No, they actually went and plowed dirt up and made a mountain right there where it blocked the house from the interstate.
That would be
wow.
I guess that's more to the mystery of it.
Yeah,
I guess so, right? Like you would have to.
So Gabriel wants to know where it was relocated from.
It isn't like it was just built in North Carolina.
Okay.
I mean, like they have to export all these like different resources, right? Different materials, like carvers. I think I was like reading the history.
You're talking about when they first built it.
Yes,
they
it was built. Yes, to bring all these different sandstones, limestones. I think some of the limestones were from Pennsylvania, so local enough. But they had like Italian marble, like, and those are tons and tons. And they even had Italian artisans and craftsmen and like senior masonry, like come and like do all the like amazing carving of stone, right? Like, I don't know, someone's very, very rich way back when. I'm sure people can still do that now. I feel like the art of carving is gone in general. Like when you look at old buildings, you're like, how did they do this?
Unless you got this and you can find the right artist.
Correct, right? So yeah, it's I recommend it. And we went there 2 years ago. We did like a huge drive down the US from here
on our way to Florida.
And yes, our endpoint was Florida and then back home. But again, there's all these cool houses that we always want to visit.
So we visited Falling Water.
Yeah, Falling Water.
Because it was a Lego set.
I'm so jealous. Well, I just love Frank Lloyd Wright.
We do. And so Chicago, so if you're back in Chicago, he has a few houses there. Right. That's also
there's a house here in Cincinnati.
That's right. That's right.
What's the one in Cincinnati?
One or two. It's probably one of his prairie houses.
Yeah. But yeah, Falling Water was interesting. It was smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like the rooms going in and out.
It's a house, right?
But apparently it was like their summer house.
Yeah.
There was like a cottage.
A family who owns
for the family.
One of the, I think they're like a big retail chain in Philadelphia years ago in the early 1900s. And so this was their summer getaway. And again, you know, when you're driving to this area, it's very remote and you're like wondering, is it going to fall off my GPS? But how did they even get there once upon a time, 100 years ago with
horse and
carriage? Well, the cars then.
Oh, the cars.
Right. They probably had cars too. But again, it's like a house that I probably won't visit just by itself. But if it's en route. Yeah. You know, to as part of a destination. So we tried to make all these little pit stops. And I, again, highly recommend visiting Falling Water. It's just
it's a nice one.
Quite beautiful to see live, right? But again, because of Lego, here we are. Lego, so we need a bit more.
At Chicago, did you see the Frank Lloyd Wright builds?
Oh, yeah. I saw them. I saw them right away. Like I saw them walking down the aisle.
Right.
Like
it's like right there at the entry. One of them was right at the entry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I saw them. No, I saw the ones that were side by side. It was near the
closer to Influencer Alley.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they were like used in Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I saw those. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
What other builds at Chicago caught your eye?
The Maleficent mosaic.
Oh yes,
because if you notice right there. I have a whole shelf for Maleficent. And that's not even half of what I have. That's like this much of what I have.
Like you have non-Lego Maleficent. What would you call them?
Hoarding? Collecting. Collector?
Toys.
Collecting. Darth Vader stuff. You have
collecting.
Collecting.
So I have Funko Pop. I have a Mattel doll. I have an original Barbie doll. I have more Funko Pop.
Yes.
Nice. I have an ornament, Hallmark ornament.
I do like Maleficent.
Maleficent is one of Maria's favorite.
Yes.
I always, whenever she gets a shirt, it's like a Maleficent shirt.
And this is in terms of collectibles. Like I feel, I think because our age group are the ones who are out there in the design world or in the retail world or just the influencing what these trends are. It's so hard to like not dive in and go, oh, I want to start collecting that too, because it just speaks to nostalgia, right? Yeah. Or something to it. And the spin that they have is cool, like back to sort of, I don't know, childhood memories. But I feel like that's what propels all of these toys, really. It's like somebody from our generation who's like pushing. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I'll buy it.
Yep, pretty much. Like,
I'll buy it.
Maleficent's my favorite Disney villain, bar none. She is my favorite.
Yes.
Because how many other villains can turn into a dragon? Like
nobody. I mean, there's the octopus.
At Brick World Chicago, we got those the necklaces with the case.
Yeah.
Maria was going around to the different vendors.
I was looking for a
Maleficent minifigure.
Yes.
We have one at home,
but
she wanted to get one specifically so she could wear it around.
But instead, what did I get? I got like an Elmo head.
Big head Elmo.
Not quite. Oh, hello.
Early show and tell.
This one's Penelope. She's my pretty girl.
I thought this was baby girl because she. Baby girl's little.
Oh no. See the belly? There's a belly. And this one's big. Well, not.
Oh, well, this is what you get, Penelope. You came in here. Now you have to like say hi to us.
Is Penelope
she actually likes Lego? I think she likes Lego as much as I do.
Oh, so
she'll
funny.
like come in here and she'll like take a tree and run away. Or she'll take a piece and run away, and then she'll like go and play with it. And I'm like, no.
Nice.
Of course, she's also the one that sheds the most, so I might not be able to breathe for a little bit.
Oh,
Jeremy, you saw some of the Brick World Chicago mocks that were.
Yeah.
Were there any?
Were
there any ones that you noticed?
Well, actually, I just know that was
Murder mystery.
Oh yeah, the murder mystery.
Oh,
the scale of
murder mystery. That was cool.
That Barbie. Is that a different European scale of Barbies?
I think those are Scala figures.
No, they were Scala figures.
Those are that's Lego.
It's genuine Lego.
Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was a very clever whole display, whole dynamic.
What year was Scala? Do you guys know?
Scala was
creepy.
Was the 90s and 2000s?
Oh,
I'm asking Andrew. 90s?
Belleville went into the 2000s.
Okay, so 90s for Belleville's 2000s is what she said.
Wow.
I was thinking like 70s or 80s.
I was thinking 80s.
I don't know.
It looks that way, but it's not.
That's what I was thinking.
They look very retro, right? So
yeah,
I
they
didn't
look
realize
very
it
retro.
was that
or maybe just dried hair. Nobody conditioned the hair after a couple of decades, really. It's just fizzing out there. That's why the retro look. If you ever, wet.
But it
Barbie
was
doll.
cool how they set up like the murder kind of scenes
and
in the back.
Each tells a story. Each montage tells a story.
Yeah.
Right? And it's all links.
Like you would think it was like from a show or something, but it's not. They did their own kind of thing.
I forgot to check who did that. Like, was it?
It was NoMoreBricks. It was NoMoreBricks.
Oh, NoMoreBricks.
Yeah. Last year they did the big boat thing. Remember that?
Okay.
So last year they had the second biggest beside New Hashima. New Hashima was a huge one, but NoMoreBricks had like the second biggest display last year.
Yeah. What would your top 5 Lego creations that you saw other than Maleficent, or Maleficent can be one of them?
So Maleficent was number 1 without a doubt. Because I also know the builder too, so kind of biased.
Partial, yeah,
kind of biased. Well, and then the fact that it was Maleficent also makes me
for sure
pretty biased for that one. There was the micro scale Washington D.C. Memorial.
Yes,
thing.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
Yes.
The thing I like about that build was, so Jeremy, I don't know if you caught on the video, but so they had the huge micro scale
from
build
end to end,
and then they had a micro build of the micro build, so a smaller version, and then
a micro build of the micro build of the micro build.
Yeah,
and then
no, just 3.
Oh, okay.
3. It was funny because me and AZ Panoy, we were like looking at it and we were like saying like the builder was probably like, I had this micro build, but hold my beer. Here's a micro build of a micro build, but wait, hold my beer. There's a micro build of the micro build of the micro build. So
and they had all the scales there too.
And they had the scales of how big it was.
The more detailed one was really very on point with even the different Guggenheim buildings, the different museums.
Because when we visited DC, we did one of those bus tours that went around. So we were like, when Maria and I were looking at it, we're like, okay, the bus is here, and this is where we went, and we were going around.
We thought we could walk all that distance, and we tried. Like we did like one part of it, and we're like, wow, this is already a full day.
That's when the sun was beating.
Yes,
we were talking, Maria. We were talking before the show started about sun and how we
cover up.
We cover up now.
We don't use it
that we're older.
Yeah, you're getting sun rushes.
Well, Fab has like a routine where she has
total covered.
This sunscreen.
Yeah.
Me and Jeremy.
It's a little tip that works for us. Well, it works for me. I don't know if it works for other women, but it works very well for me. So I put on my sunscreen, and then I put setting powder on it, and then I don't have to put any more sunscreen on the rest of the day.
Yeah, I actually do the same thing. My base moisturizer already has an SPF to it, and I'm pretty diligent. I'm not
These
diligent
women
with
have these.
We want to look like we're still
secrets,
young compared to
Jeremy.
our
We don't
older
have
looking
those, Nick.
husbands.
I
I
know.
keep telling you have to use SPF, but I started biking to work again, and even if it's so hot here, I'm still very much like I need to
Covered?
cover up. So I'm
Yeah.
always like biking with very long sleeve like dry fits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's windy enough when you're biking, but as soon as I get off, I'm like drenched. And I'm like, okay, I do have a like locker space and everything, but I'm just again very mindful of how covered I am.
Well, the dry fit long sleeves keep you cool.
Yeah,
Because when you sweat, the wind
Yeah.
hits it, and then it cools
It's like
your arms.
also for like swimming, you have like a rash guard and everything. But yeah, the sun is like extra intense lately, right? I don't know if you guys are noticing that.
Jeremy's in Arizona, and it got to 118.
Oh my gosh,
Fahrenheit,
what is
yeah.
that number? Do they like
That would
stop
be
everything?
Fab would be dead number. That would be that.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Nope. And see, for us, it was that. But where Brick and Up lives, he's about an hour and a half away. It's usually about 5 degrees even warmer there.
Wow.
Yep. So he lives just outside of Phoenix, and we're outside of Sedona right now. So he's got a 5 degrees warmer down there.
Do you do like a heat warning and just tell people to stay indoors? Do not even go out.
It
Well, Jeremy
says,
was saying he goes out.
And you just
118.
feel like you're melting. Like
it's not that bad unless you get the direct
There's no
sunlight hitting you.
humidity.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
There's no humidity.
there's no humidity, right?
So
Yeah.
what I feel at 100 plus is better than I feel in Florida at
yes.
90.
We are Florida. We are very much Florida.
Florida's humid.
Yeah, we're humid.
Yes.
And this is where I try to, in the morning, catch as early as I can a run. Because if I even go at 8:30, it's just hard to breathe. Like you're just like, why am I even bothering? I'm just gonna crawl. Right. But yeah, no, it's very rare. I don't think I've really experienced like dry heat too much, though. All I know.
So Fab, I always ask people because I always want to know next time we go to Brick World, any restaurants that you tried and maybe recommend.
So Wild Berries for the pancakes place, that place was really good.
Just down the road. That was
We
very
tried that
good.
for the first time.
That was really good. The rest of the time, I think we ate at Cheesecake Factory, which obviously everybody has to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
Like it's a sin if you don't, in my opinion, but that's me. And then I think the rest of the time we honestly just ate at the food trucks.
We missed the food trucks.
Yeah, so what did they have at the food trucks? Because we never.
You missed the food trucks. So we're like, the lineup is long. We're gonna check it out later. We go back in,
it's gone.
and then we walk outside, and it's gone. We're like, what are the hours? Yeah, we missed it like twice, and we would see it because we're like right at the hotel. We're like, it's there. We're gonna go. I'm not hungry yet.
Last year, I saw the food trucks a lot because we were going Harold and I.
Were there different food trucks? Or it's always
there were different food trucks every day.
Oh.
Well, one of them was the same food truck, but with different menus.
Okay.
Every day. And then there were other food trucks too. All of them were good. Oh, we also had Culver's one day. You definitely have to try Culver's if you haven't had Culver's.
No, we didn't try. I've seen Culver's.
What is Culver's? Like a hot dog?
It's a fast food place, but they're known for like their burgers and like their not ice cream, but like frozen custard.
Okay, so we went to Shake Shack.
Yeah, no.
Right, and so I don't know what this frozen. I don't know what this frozen custard is. So that was like the main thing why I wanted to go to Shake Shack.
Like ice cream, but it's
not.
Not.
But it is. But it's not.
Yeah.
But it is.
Butter burgers. Thank you, P&G Bricks. Yeah.
Butter burgers.
Oh,
they're
now
really, really good.
Now I want to try Culver's butter burgers.
They're
very good.
Is Culver's just Chicago or there's like a chain?
No.
Midwest is where they.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place now, but they started in the Midwest. We even got a couple down in North Carolina not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we actually have two here in Cincy. So
next time you go to Disney, there is one not too far from Disney Springs.
Oh, okay. And you're going in August.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's not one far. There's always one in like all the like big.
Yeah. Cities. So their frozen custard is better than Shake Shack. Okay.
We
No,
tried Shake Shack for the first time.
yeah, because last year we kind of didn't go. We just didn't have time. And then they are opening a Shake Shack in Toronto.
Mhm.
But I'm like, let's see the American version before we're like thinking, oh, the Canadian
was
version
okay.
is
I
yeah,
had the burger.
we had burger. But I like anything custard. And so I'm like, this is intriguing. But then I felt like it was just ice cream. So I don't know. I don't know what it's made of.
So Fab,
Okay.
what did you have at the what did you have at the food trucks?
Dude, this was a while ago now. I don't remember that far back. I know one time I had a grilled cheese sandwich that had bacon on it.
Ooh.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
Another day I had some kind of a taco.
Okay, I was gonna ask because
I don't remember.
I feel like
So they had
one
like
of the days
Mexican...
was kind of bad for me because I found out that a family friend had passed away.
Oh.
So one day I was just like, I legit don't remember most of the day. I was just floating around
right.
But everything I ate was good. I just can't remember. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You didn't try any deep dish this trip?
Well, so the Giordano's that everybody goes to, I've had it before. And I was trying to get a trip together, but nobody... I kept saying like, hey, we should go to Giordano's, but nobody like said, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I guess there was already one trip going or whatever. But I had already had it. It's really good. But so I used to work with somebody who came from Chicago, who came from Chicago originally. And he was like, oh, Giordano's, that's a chain. They're not that good. You got to go somewhere else and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I am perfectly happy with Giordano's. Thank you very much.
I do like them too. But we have tried
it's really good.
We have tried the other areas.
We've tried now.
If you're lactose intolerant.
I'm lactose intolerant, but only for milk, not for cheese.
In his head.
No, not in my head. In my body, like nothing happens to me when I eat cheese, but when I have milk, then I get the gurgles and
gurgles. Maybe cheese is less gurgly, but it's still there. Mind over matter where things matter.
Ooh, Pequod. Yeah, so we tried.
It's very important. So
yes, I think
PNG says that he had Pequods delivered. So yeah, we tried Pequods.
Yeah, we went there.
We didn't have them.
Yeah, that was right in Chicago.
We tried Moretti's too.
Moretti's is close to the convention.
Moretti's was really good.
Something to try when you go back in another time next year. But this is it. I feel
I won't remember that by next year.
We'll remind you. But
I will not remember.
Are you going next year?
I plan on it. I just gotta make sure I can get vacation.
Yeah.
This is actually my last week of unemployment. Woohoo! Because next week I start a new job at a company that I used to work for, just in a different department.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Super happy because I've been unemployed since like mid-January.
Okay.
So,
but a different sector from where you had the last one.
Yeah, it's a different department.
I see.
So I'm super happy about that.
I forgot now. Something about food too, though. It'll come.
Oh yeah, Lou Malnati's. We tried Lou Malnati's last year.
Yeah.
It was okay.
We did. We tried to hit up all the deep dish pizza places.
We're pizza people.
We are.
Portillo's is also good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portillo's.
I meant to go to Portillo's and I never got there. And
chocolate cake shake.
The guy that I used to work with, he was like, you have to go Portillo's. If you ever go to Chicago, you gotta go Portillo's.
See? So you have to make a list again for next year.
Yeah, you gotta make a list.
And that's it. Like we had a list last year, and when we couldn't get to them, we tried to inch it this year. Oh, what I was gonna say is everybody, like there's so many different groups who are like, hey, let's have breakfast here, or hey, let's do lunch here, or hey, let's do dinner. I like to eat, but it's like too much, too close to me. It's like if I can have
together
a big breakfast and I'll have like a dinner or something.
Yeah.
But it's like and I don't know, when I order, a lot of the portions are so huge, right? It's
the portions at that Wildberry Pancakes were huge.
It's huge. Actually, he was a bit like disappointed with his portion. He got like the meat,
it was big.
But it came like a tiny thing, and maybe it was deeper. What was it? Like a meat something? Meat at the butcher's
block.
The butcher's block, and it was all like sausages, bacon.
But they cut it up for you already.
So mine came, which was an eggs Florentine, and it's huge, right? And then his come, and we're like, oh.
No, but I had a big pancake too.
Oh,
so like I ordered some kind of like breakfast platter, whatever. It had eggs and stuff and what I don't even remember what it was. But then my husband, he ordered just like a waffle, like a Belgian waffle, and it was just one single Belgian waffle, and that was it.
Oh.
But it's exactly what he
The
wanted.
skinny waffle? Was it called the skinny waffle?
It was, I mean, it was thick. It was like this thick.
Okay, yeah,
it was like a Belgian waffle. It was super thick. But that's what he wanted. He was like, this is the right size for me. This is all I want. And all the rest of us are looking around at like, especially the people that, the brick bods next to me, they ordered pancakes. And the pancakes were like,
it's like 5
cake. I was like
5 or 6 pancakes high, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the ones that they ordered were like more like a dessert pancake. Like I think Carrie's was like berries and something, and Ian's was like bananas and stuff. I can't remember what other people ate, but I can't remember what I ate. Really?
Yeah.
But the thing about wild berries was after you have wild berries, you're not hungry at lunch anymore. And so when people are like, "Oh, do you want to go for lunch?" You're like, "I'm still kind of full from breakfast."
Yeah. One good place.
If I'm moving around and walking, I'll usually be hungry by lunchtime, but it depends on how much I'm moving around and walking.
Yes,
if I'm sitting around, then I'd be full.
Sure.
But in the convention center, you're walking, but it's just like a
nice.
Like,
let's go take a look over there again.
It's not like a boom, 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 boom.
It's not a power.
Yeah.
But it's big. No, we tried that bagel place.
Oh,
there's a bagel place. Again? It's right across Wildberries. It's in a plaza. That end.
Yeah, we didn't go there.
Oh my gosh, something Brothers Bagels, and we love bagels.
Einstein.
Yes, Einstein Bagels. So I don't know if it's another chain. I think it's another chain.
It is.
Have you heard of that, Jeremy?
Right.
That's actually breakfast tomorrow. I went and got Einstein Bagels today.
And so
they have Einstein Bagels in Arizona too.
Oh,
yeah, they have them. I've seen them almost everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen them down south.
We have bagels here.
So what's the special thing about Einstein Bagel that the lineup's so long?
Yeah, we get in there and their windows are tinted, but as soon as we get inside, we're basically at the door. And the lineup was just nuts, and we're surprised.
I never waited in the line at Einstein's.
Really? And then I didn't like their format. Like the bagel was great. We just went that one, which was like it was like a salty and sweet kind of. It's on their poster right now. If it's still probably there, it was just like last month's deal or whatever. But it's like you order and then you have to go to another lineup to pay, and then you're still waiting for your order. Versus, I feel like anywhere should be like you're ordering and paying, and then you move over to the side to get your order, right? Like it's just a more efficient flow. But there was literally 2 lines going because you're lined up. You say your spiel. I don't know what happens, and then you have to go back to the other lineup and then pay. So
I literally walked in, told the guy at the register what I wanted, which was I got a half dozen bagels and some schmear.
Yes,
so I went over to the cabinet to get the schmear, and came back, and they were already handing me my bag going out the door. I wasn't even in there a minute.
Wow. It was like 20 minutes. We were going somewhere. We're trying to rush. Oh, we were going to the movies to watch Inside Out 2.
Right.
And I was going to smuggle bagels and eat bagels with my popcorn because that's yummy. As you know, the movie's quiet. You're like, people hear my crinkle.
We like these American movie theaters where they have like the reclining seats. And, whoa, America.
Yeah, and then he passes out. Oh my God.
I know, I fell asleep because it was so comfy.
Yeah, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah. Those are the nice movie theaters.
Yes.
AMC.
Yes. Yes.
So moving on, I wanted to ask you about the cat ears that you're wearing. What's the story? When did you first?
And have you always?
When did you first start
doing
the cat ears?
My very first time I showed my face, I had on cat ears. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because I started out as a faceless channel, and then I switched over to
us.
Faced.
Here's what I look like, people. What's the point in hiding what I look like? And
sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure I had cat ears even on my first one. I'm pretty sure I did.
So
that was a conscious decision. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna wear cat ears, or were you wearing cat ears around the house?
And then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna just combine the cat and the Lego all into one thing.
Yeah.
And once I saw that there was is my stick fig. Once I saw that there was a cat.
Oh
a hairpiece with cat ears.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to have it. I have to have cat ears now.
Yes. Oh, that's cute.
I started off with just like rhinestones. Like I found one for Halloween because I think it was around Halloween time, and it was just black with rhinestones on it. And I wore that one for a long time, and then I would just switch it around because the other side was just plain black. And then I got on Etsy, ordered like 2 or 3 more, and then I got on Amazon like earlier this year, and I just ordered a big pack of like 24 or 26. And then the sequins are reversible on them too. So this one, I think it turns blue.
Oh, fun.
So is it a rotation? It's like a rotation now? Is it a rotation of different cat ears?
She has her top 5 favorites too.
Or do you just have your favorites?
I do have my favorites. One is the black glitter one, and then crap. I just broke my tree. Oh. And then I love these purple like holographic ones. These are probably my favorite.
Yeah, those are cute.
I love these. I just broke my Expecto Patronum tree.
Oh no. Sorry.
Jeremy, no cat ears for you.
No cat ears.
Everybody should have cat ears.
I actually wore a hat tonight. I didn't even fix my hair.
So I also even had a bike helmet with cat ears.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, fun.
And I would bike like that, and I'm like, does this make me less grown up? Do people think like
switch.
if I fall, they won't help me because I'm just a kid? Hang on. And they're like, maybe I need to wear something more serious when I'm biking to work so that I look legitimately like an adult going to, I don't know. But I still have my cat ear helmet. It is still cute. It fits my head.
When do you wear do you wear it when you go around the pond?
Yeah, when I go around with Hayden. And I think Hayden's still in his Star Wars helmet, right? So, no, actually, no, his head's growing. But I was wondering if you actually wear your like cat ears in public too, and
no,
drive around with it. Oh, okay.
No,
it's cute.
Just
I
for your
was
internet
bringing
friend.
them to Chicago, but then I just didn't. So I got it. If you want to see another kitty.
Oh yes, who's this?
This is Easton. He's my.
Oh.
Hi, Easton. Hi, Easton. As I'm dropping everything. He's the
Easton.
one that was borderline feral.
I like.
Yes.
What is that? So they see mountains plus
your cityscape.
What is that?
Is that
Harry Potter City?
Yes, it is. Because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
Wow.
I like the mountains.
So this is Hogsmeade Village up here.
Yeah.
On top of, I call it Hogsmeade Mountain. And then this is the Forbidden Forest.
Oh,
wow.
Which I'm working on. And then Aragog is right there.
Oh, cool.
Harry and Sirius are right here.
The
with
trees look really good.
But you can't see it, but you can. I did the scene where you can see Sirius's soul coming out. So there's a little stud for him for his soul. Harry's Patronus. And then this is the tree that I just kind of broke a little bit. This is my Expecto Patronum tree.
Oh,
that's the spell.
Yes, yeah. Oh, cool.
So that's going to go back here. And then I got a scene with Dolores Umbridge being taken into the forest by the centaurs.
Right.
And then Gorp is down here with Harry and Hermione going that way.
Would you ever bring these as mocks?
Hell no.
Or it's crazy. Like, wow.
Yeah, those trees.
How to reset it up. Yeah. Well, there was a couple that they had amazing trees, but they say that the trees are the ones that give them the most grief. Like in Chicago, like I was watching them set up, and again, it's very like detailed, tiny, leaves, parts, and everything. They're like, "Yep, it takes us a long time just to put up our trees alone." So
yeah, the trees alone, because this is 48. Wait, 1, 2. This is 3 base plates.
Okay. Wow.
So what is that water in the front with the Patronum? What the water in the front with the stag, the Patronum stag?
That's where the scene is when he was.
Yeah.
It looks like a swirl. Is that a swirl going up with a?
Yeah. So I tried to like make it look like water would, where it would be deeper.
Oh, okay.
I can send you guys a picture of it like tomorrow when there's more light. So because it's I did like the Mills plate method.
Yes.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers.
Oh.
For the water, and it's the bottom layer is dark blue all the way around. And then at least 2 layers are translucent, but it's like it's either translucent dark blue, translucent light blue, or translucent clear on the top.
That looks cool.
Yeah, like I worked really hard to like.
How long has that taken you to?
Okay, so like I'm the second slowest city builder in the world. First is Greg from London Calling. So I started Harry Potter. I want to say I started this over 2 years ago, but I also took it down and redid it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this reiteration, and I wasn't even that far on the first one, so it wasn't even worth mentioning that I took it down, honestly. Probably a year.
Is it done, or are you still going to add more?
You see all this back here?
Yes.
All that is supposed to be more city.
More.
Okay.
Yeah. Except right now it's like that's basically almost all of the Harry Potter castle sets since 2018, except for one, because I still have to build the Battle of Hogwarts. So all the other ones are back there. I'm going to have the Hogsmeade train station in here somewhere. And then Hagrid's hut is going to go in here somewhere. And then I'm going to do some kind of mock mod of Hogwarts Castle using all of these castles.
Right.
And make that. And at some point, I'm supposed to move into my husband's room. Like we're supposed to switch rooms because his room's a little bit bigger. So I have more room for city.
Right.
Because the original plan, if I stay in this room much longer, is that it's going to go along this back wall and then along the wall that's over here. And then a little part's going to stick out right about here.
Yeah.
So this is.
So that's and it might
when's the move happening?
Whenever my husband finishes remodeling the basement.
Oh, okay.
It moves his crap out of that room.
I see. And
it's going to be hard. Is it going to be difficult to transport everything?
She will see.
It's sturdy. It's pretty sturdy.
Really.
Oh, okay.
I
have pins on them.
That's good.
So it's really easy to move.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah.
The ones with the mountains, that's heavier, but this is like.
Yeah, that's pretty sturdy. Look at that.
Yeah, this is is like basically solid all the way to this side. The only ones that are kind of Mills plate, like with the the 2x2s underneath, is like these 48 by 48s in the back, because the back two are 48 by 48s ones. So those are partially Mills plated with the 2x2, like where the forest floor is, but then where the mountain is, it's built up in the back with Duplo.
See, Jeremy, back when we were building back in 2015-16, there was no Mills plates system.
Mills plates.
This Mills plate is pretty cool, huh?
I mean, it's basically what we used to do. It's just now got a name on it.
Name.
But I'm only doing the Mills plate for like anywhere where it's going to be like grass or landscaping or anything. When I get to the actual like, city part with roads and sidewalks, I'm just using the old road and sidewalk base plates that they discontinued. I'm using those because I have a crap ton, because I panicked when they said that they were discontinuing them. And I bought so many. Like, I have a box like this big.
Oh, wow.
Just filled with base plates.
Oh, so you're ready.
You're set for life.
I'm set. I'm set. Especially since a good portion of like all this is going to be, and probably to about here-ish.
Okay.
Would probably all be just straight Harry Potter on grass Mills plate, blah, blah, blah.
That's going to be a big project.
It is.
It's going to take a while. Tour. Do you have that on your show where you actually show like section by section? An idea. I'd like to see it up close.
That was a good segue.
Well, the only part to really show off right now is that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you watch any of my updates, which hopefully I'll have one next week or two.
Okay.
You can see all of this.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So Fab also has a live stream, and
Mm-hmm.
it's called Bricking with Friends.
Yep.
Can you tell us about your show?
We just build sets and talk.
And how
That's
did it
it.
start?
There is absolutely no format whatsoever. We just talk about. I am a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person.
Right.
I just go with the flow, do whatever. Even when it comes to like vacationing, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just go by the seat of my pants.
Yeah.
Don't care, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't plan ahead. I don't even remember when I started doing it.
But you have 2 co-hosts.
I do have 2 co-hosts. It started off with one. So it started off with just me inviting people to be guests. And my first guest was Cy O'Connor.
Okay.
And then at some point I had Nicole on, Lady McBrick.
Mm-hmm.
And we just got along really well. And I asked her if she would want to join me as a co-host. And she did.
How long has she been your co-host now?
I'm not good at that kind of stuff.
But is it like
Over
after
a year?
Pandemic?
Like over a year?
Before pandemic?
It's probably been like a year.
Okay.
God, I hope Nicole's not watching this. God, I hope Chris is not watching this.
Tell her.
I am not good at like remembering timeline stuff. I am not good at that.
You're at the moment of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm lucky if I remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. Okay.
And Chris is one brick stud.
And Chris is one brick stud. He joined. I want to say earlier this year.
Okay.
Late last year. I don't
So
know.
you have a guy's perspective too now with Chris there.
We have a lot. I mean, not only is it, you have the crazy cat lady Harry Potter fan perspective from me. You have the German all over the place, loves lots of different themes, Lego with Nicole. And then Chris is also a Harry Potter fan too, but you get it from the UK side version of what he thinks about it.
Right.
And he's also into different themes. Like I think the only theme that all of us are into is Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. But it's a good mix.
Because like they both like Animal Crossing, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah. What?
What is this? I mean, the things are cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't there a cat?
There's a cat.
There is a cat. It looks
Marshall.
a little weird.
Yeah.
And even though I'm trying to collect all the cat pieces, I think I'm going to leave that one out. Same with the Gabby's dollhouse thing. I'm like, I don't know what is going on with this Gabby's dollhouse.
Oh no, there was like, isn't there a DJ cat?
Yeah.
DJ catnip. Yeah.
We should show you our Unikitty collection.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Unikitty. I don't like Unikitty. I don't like Unikitty. I don't know what it is. I don't like Unikitty.
It's
Good
the
to
voice. The voice. Too creepy.
It could be. I don't like high-pitched voices, which is ironic coming from me because if I get excited,
You squeal.
where only dogs can hear me. But like,
maybe it's like does not like, right?
Yeah.
Like repels,
don't
like don't.
But I mean, we have different perspectives from different parts of the world, and we just get along really good.
Yeah. I know. I think this year, Chicago, there's like not just the local, I want to say like North American AFOLs who were coming to the convention, but surprisingly, and it's a good thing, from beyond the pond, right? Like across the pond, and as far as Australia and New Zealand and
but a lot of
Mayo
UK.
was there, Lego Team B was there, Holly, who I guess
Holly officially moves to Orlando. She's like, she has a Disney World pass. Like she beats me already because she's like a Floridian resident, and I'm like, what are you doing in Disney?
Only Floridians.
Only Floridians can get it, right?
Yeah,
and that's like one of my dreams. Like, how do I retire? And
no, I think non-Floridians can get it.
It's only
just
Floridians.
costs more.
No, I tried as a Canadian. Maybe they don't sell it to Canadians.
Maybe it's if you're in the US.
Yeah, maybe you have to be American. I'll look into it again.
Because I know Emily, she's talked about how she has a Disney pass
from California.
I think it's California.
She lives in Austin. I think.
Is she in Austin?
Yeah, she lives in Texas though.
Oh, did she ever live in California?
I
no,
think they just visit.
She's from Florida originally.
She is from Florida.
Oh, maybe her parents then
Yeah.
have one.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well,
I
she
mean,
said
if
that
I
her
can
and
get
Ross
the
have it,
membership.
so I don't know. But
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure you can get it as long as you live in the U.S.
Oh,
How do we
I
live
thought
in
you
the
could
US?
get it if you didn't live in the U.S.
No. I'll
Hmm.
look into
And
it
again,
again.
this was
All their rules
pre-pandemic
keep
when I
changing.
remember hearing
Yeah.
this or seeing this information. So
Yeah.
do you know about this, Jeremy? You guys are big Disney people,
We used to have one.
but do you have to be in Florida?
For us, it was before the pandemic, so we did not have to be in Florida. They had a Florida resident and non-Florida resident.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I know a lot of stuff changed after the pandemic,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it might be something that they've done since then. But no, that was actually our Christmas present every year from Andrea's mom and dad.
Oh, I love it.
They gave us annual passes for.
That's awesome.
Oh, there you go. Andrea just said you can buy DVC and you be a pass holder.
Oh.
Sorry, buy what?
DVC, Disney Vacation Club.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's like their timeshare.
So
That's right,
if you
yeah.
buy one of their timeshares,
That's right,
which can
that's
be
right.
bought reasonably cheap, especially if you go for ones like Vero Beach or Hilton Head, then you can buy an annual pass.
That's right. I do have a friend who has a Disney.
So there's
Vacation Club.
loopholes.
Yeah.
There's loopholes.
you can
Always.
find a way.
Yeah.
You can find a way.
I mean, here, take my money, Disney. Like, I don't understand why you would
This
say
is
no.
the way.
Oh, that's good.
Fab also has. I saw the link when an Etsy store.
Oh,
Yep. I
Um,
do. I have merch.
what's
I
in
actually
this
have
Etsy?
one shirt on right now
Oh, very yes. Will work for. I like it.
Will work
I
for
know. I will work
bricks.
for.
because can't say Lego because I don't want to get sued.
That's right. That's right. But this
is this?
is it sharing? Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys see this?
Eat,
So we
sleep,
have
build,
eat,
repeat.
sleep, build, repeat.
Very
Yep.
nice.
It's like OBR.
But ESPR.
Nice.
Oh,
Day
okay.
without bricks is like, just kidding. I have no idea.
Oh, these are
Did you
great.
come up with all these sayings yourself? These are cool.
Sure. We'll go with that.
I think therefore I build.
I take popular sayings and
Yes,
I twist them.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good.
And
Born
then
to
I
Build,
think
Forced
Born
to
to
Work.
Build,
Yeah.
Forced to
This is
Work
a
is
good one.
probably my favorite one right now.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I think that one's my favorite one right now.
A day without-
Yeah.
But those three designs were my last.
think
Born
Therefore
to
I Build.
Build. I think Therefore I Build.
Yes, I like
and
that too.
what was the other one? Oh yeah, no.
then.
There's another one. Oh yeah, A Day Without. I do 3 designs every
Mhm.
month. And those were
Okay.
that was my last release. And then for Pride Month, I did Be Yourself, a Pride Heart, and then Pride.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And my original release was Will Work for Bricks, Eat, Sleep, Build, Repeat, and I Like Bricks and maybe 3 people. Or,
That's
all
like
of
a
us
cat thing.
introverts, which
That's
I
such a
think
cat
is
thing.
all of us.
I like that one. That's a
Maybe
good
3
one.
people.
Mm-hmm.
You see the Canadian prices.
Mhm.
I guess
Cool.
usually you see the American prices. but
It just
Canadian.
converts to Etsy.
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, with the exchange
U.S.
rate
price is $25.99
Right.
on the
the
t-shirts.
exchange rate is gross.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah.
that's the Canadian.
Yeah. It's equally as bad.
My
in
mugs
Australia
in
as-
U.S. are $19.99, and
Yeah,
I
how
think
come
Wait,
this is
tumblers-
$65?
Is this
How much is your
65
mug?
Canadian?
the
Your
mug
3
is
people tumbler.
$19.99,
What?
and the
tumbler.
tumbler is $45.99.
Okay, so that
Okay.
makes sense.
45 and it goes to
45 times 1 point almost
It's
4.
$20
Yeah.
more.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know. Maybe we stop
That's
going
price
across the border.
Australian might be even more, right?
Oh,
I think
Australia's
now
got to be worse.
they're worse for not quite the exchange rate. I think they're actually even better than Canadian at this point. But products that go to Australia are marked up heavily. So
Yeah.
that's why when they're like saying how much are things there, how much are your things there? Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even ask. So, did you collect Lego as a kid?
No, I don't even think I knew Lego existed as a kid. I don't even remember seeing Lego as a kid.
Interesting.
I had Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
I was the Barbie doll girl. And then the random action minifigure for some reason. Like, I had a 7-Up little action minifigure with a 7-Up delivery truck.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I
Did you
had
have-
random little Hot Wheels too.
Did you have the Barbie Dream House?
I did not. We didn't have a lot of money, so I just had dolls, and that was it.
Barbies.
Yeah,
You
I
had
did
Barbie
have
dolls.
an Annie, like Annie from Annie.
Little
Yes.
Orphan Annie?
I had Little Orphan Annie. I did have like a paper thing of her house.
Oh.
Okay.
I had that, like,
The Annie Mansion.
yeah, I had the mansion. That was it. The mansion. I had that. That was the only thing that I had that was like a house. And then I
It was
had
compatible. You could put the Barbies in there.
No.
mine was
it's-
not.
Oh, it's
Mine was not.
smaller. Oh, do you have it behind you? Little
No,
Orphan
I
Annie.
heard something.
I was like, oh, you're gonna get it.
It's another guest. Another guest was
It's-
probably
It's
meandering
Penelope
in.
getting into something, so I
Oh.
just have to look and see what she's getting into.
So when did you then start
collecting
collecting
or
Lego?
getting into Lego.
If you
and how
weren't
is that
into it as a
origin
kid,
story?
how did that
So,
start?
Lego Masters marketing worked very well.
Oh, I blame
Mm.
Lego Masters.
Lego
Got
Masters
it.
1?
Lego Masters season 1. So
Okay.
at the mall there is a Lego store.
Mhm.
And like we would walk by it like way before we even got into Lego.
Mm-hmm.
We would walk by it and I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." But I was like, "Oh, it's a kid's thing." And they
Mhm.
even had a life-size Darth Vader build.
Yeah.
Wait, this was like 2021?
2020.
Lego Masters.
Okay.
2020 Lego
2020.
Masters. Yeah.
But before that, like our store, I remember walking by there and being like, "Oh, that's cool, blah blah blah." But I was always like, "It's for kids. Why would I buy it?
Mhm.
It's for kids." Even though they had a life-size Darth Vader build, I was like, "Well, I mean, that's marketing for Star Wars and
Yeah.
for kids."
Mhm.
Like, so I just didn't think anything of it, even though I thought it was. I was like, "That's really cool," but what am I going to do with it? Then Lego Masters comes on, and I'm like, "Oh."
Oh.
I'm also a very
The things-
creative person too.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
And I have that weird combination of where I'm creative, but I'm also analytical,
Mm.
which is a very odd and unique combination.
Right.
And so for my birthday's in March, early March.
You're a Pisces.
I am a Pisces.
I marched also, but 20th.
We're fish.
Fish. So maybe that's why my cats like me. 'Cause I'm a
Mhm. I was gonna make a comment somewhere there and link that to your cats.
So my husband usually takes me shopping for my birthday. Like that's my thing. We go on a little shopping trip. So my first set that we bought, it was literally the week before everything shut down.
Oh.
Oh. So you went
Literally
you
the
went
week before.
big set.
Because it was March, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it was in March. So my birthday's on March 7th. I don't care. I'll share with
Okay.
that. It's on March 7th, and we usually go like that Saturday after.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was either on Monday, that next Monday, or the Monday after, everything shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had bought my first sets on that during my shopping.
So you
birthday.
said plural sets, so you were
I
set
don't-
for the
I don't-
pandemic.
I'm pretty sure it was more than one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I honestly I can't remember. I know one of them. Well, I'm pretty sure one of them was the Fantastic Beasts set
Oh, cool.
Oh, Harry Potter.
with Grindelwald and the Thestrals.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
was one of them. But I know I bought something else, but I can't remember. I honestly can't remember
Uh-huh.
what. But I know it had to have been Harry Potter because it's me.
Mhm.
I feel like it was Harry Potter. And after I built the ones that I bought, I was on Lego's website like, "Hello."
How was that?
Yeah.
How
Add
was
to
your
cart.
first building experience then? Like looking at the instructions, opening the bag. Like, was it difficult
Did you race through it?
or was it pretty easy?
I mean, for me, it was pretty easy. And I just really liked it, and it felt very therapeutic too for me.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Did you
I
guys
think
do it together?
No, so my husband didn't get into it right away.
Oh, okay.
It started out with just me. And then I started showing him Star Wars sets because he's a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in his room right now?
Huh?
Is that in his room right now that he has to
No.
clear out? Oh, okay.
Actually, part of his backlog is his backlog is mixed in with my backlog.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's all mixed together.
Right.
But that's got him started on it. So he's got a depending on what you like in Star Wars, he's got a decent collection.
Right.
He's got a good collection. I have a massive, insane backlog. Without his stuff in it, I have a massive, insane backlog.
Harry Potter. Nice.
Not that much Harry Potter stuff is in the backlog.
Oh, because you built that right away.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some in it. Like right now, I'm only building it as I need it for this. Yeah. So I'm only building it as I need it for this. So I've been building other stuff. Like this week, I built the tuxedo cat.
Oh, okay.
Which I love it.
Is it good?
Was that a fun build?
Yeah, it is. It's a fun build. Baby girl, it might be the same size as the tuxedo.
Oh wow! Build. You need to have a picture with them somehow.
Do they know that it's not a real cat?
Well, yeah.
I don't even think any of them have realized that I've built it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want them to put it on the floor and then like have a video and see how they react.
Yeah.
But I just haven't had a chance to do that. / I've been lazy. And so I'm not even sure they even know that I built it because it's been sitting on my dining room table and really only Penelope jumps up there and she's going to ignore it.
You should do that video.
Where she sits.
You should do that video.
I'm going to. I just need to, stop being.
Penelope's like, nothing up here interesting, down again. I don't know what that is.
Because she likes Lego, that she would be like, what the hell are you?
Yeah.
But maybe she has at night when I'm asleep or something. I don't know.
Pause at it.
Yeah. Maybe I should check and make sure the eyes are still on it.
Are you ready to go into our next segment?
Sure.
Which is Share Your Stories. Share Your Stories. Share Your Stories. Weekly recap. Weekly recap. So do you remember what you did?
I worked from home.
You went to a pen show.
Oh, I did. See, he always knows what I did in my week versus me. I'm like, I can just remember today too. I work from home. And I, had to curb my need to like clean house while I'm working from home because that defeats purpose. I have a thing for stationery, like big time. And it doesn't help when
That's funny because I used to work at a high-end stationery shop.
Ooh, which one?
Papyrus.
Ooh, it's so dangerous.
You know that one?
Yes, we don't have it here in Canada. I would try to find papyrus whenever I'm across the border too.
So you're well versed in the supplies.
World of stationaries and pens.
I worked there for like 10 years.
Wow. Yeah, no, I love paper.
I ordered a lot of wedding invitations.
Oh, they have beautiful stuff.
And a lot of baby announcements.
Yeah.
And a lot of Christmas cards.
Yep.
And I had a lady who wanted some divorce announcements.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
There's a card for everybody.
I didn't know that's a thing.
There was no such thing.
Oh.
At that point in time, there was no such thing.
And now there is.
There is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was my first one. I was like,
what?
I was like, no, but you know what? We got all these companies. I'm sure we can come up with something.
That's awesome.
We didn't, but she just kind of left because she thought I was crazy that there wasn't such a thing. I was like, no.
She was onto something.
Like I have Frank Lloyd Wright stationery.
Oh, they have
note cards.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Oh.
I have a lot of my stuff from when I worked there.
Yes. No, well, this is it, right? My problem is I hoard stationery and sometimes I even like buy 2 of a card because I'm like, oh, I know somebody who I want to give this cute card to, but I want a copy for myself too for no reason other than it's cute. I really have to like learn how to just give. And this is like always a conversation that I have with this other friend who like we go to stationery shows together. And like, again, just in Toronto, we're like, okay, we're going to hit this area. So it was like Koreatown up to like Little Italy to Koreatown. And they just have a spackling of like different sorts of stationery stores there. And I don't know. I always find it like, oh, how come I've never heard of this one store before? Whereas I'm always like into different kinds of stationaries and whatnot. But the store that I walked into by accident is Mr. Penn.
Mr. Penn.
Mr. Penn. And so it's cute because it says, nice to meet you. And you can visit their website, shopmrpen.com.
You can show the inside for your show.
I will show them. And so we walk in and we're just like, how did we not know this paradise? Like, and it's not a big place.
Is it new? Or
it's not new. And it's a third friend of ours who we had met down there. She was the one who goes there frequently enough. And it's all about like these kitschy little pens. And so I like pens. I collect pens forever and ever, and inks and all that stuff. But they just have like different cute pens, a lot of them from Japan. So I mean, that whole stream is coming to Toronto. And again, the friend who is in love with stationery, she just went to Japan a couple of weeks ago and did a whole stationery blitz. She's like, my hoard is still piled up in like her spare room, and here she is like getting stuff off the walls. I'm like, she's like, I didn't see this there. I'm like, stop. But we can't stop. And this is why we're such great workers. Anytime they want us to do overtime, we're like, because we have issues.
If I have a lot of Lego, she has a lot of pens.
Other stuff.
And different things like that.
Other stuff. So I think, that was pretty much the highlight, I think, of my week, other than the work from home bit. And yeah.
Our middle guy, he's in grade 9. The gym that I go to, Good Life, every summer they have this free teen program.
So he can sign up.
I think anyone ages 12 to 17 can sign up for free, and
as long as you have a parent who's a member.
Well, you can sign up with the parent, but you don't have to go in with the parent.
Oh, okay.
So our
but
eldest,
if you have no parent who's a member, then you can't be a member.
No, but what I'm saying is our eldest, who likes to work out, Tristan,
now takes the
middle
he
guy.
He has an older dad who just can't go to the gym as frequently as before.
Well, he's excited to take his younger brother to the gym to try to get him working out, because Mason's more like a
panda.
He's like we like to say like a sloth, or
he likes to relax a lot.
Where like the older one is always like pumping iron, and so he's trying to get his brother excited about the gym.
Yeah.
So Mason's going to summer school right now. Just
his mother made him
doing like
she doesn't believe in him relaxing.
Like he didn't fail anything. It's like to get a course.
To get ahead.
To go ahead.
Yeah.
So after summer school, which I think ends at 1:30, Tristan picks him up, and then they go straight to the gym.
Kids who can drive,
and I'm like,
you can pick up the other kid.
But I'm like, bring up some like an energy bar or something, or like bring us some food, because he's probably hungry. And Tristan's like, no, he doesn't need that.
He's gonna toughen him up.
He's gonna have a cramp or something. But yeah, that's what they've been doing this week.
So it's good.
I signed them up for that.
So it's good.
Another thing I found at the Costco was
Costco
was Portuguese buns. So they have these.
Oh my gosh!
So they have
bread that my husband's like obsessed with, buns and buns and buns of Portuguese.
So
buns.
they have Italian buns
Italian
there
buns.
And Portuguese, but the Italian buns is 9 buns in a bag. But for the same price, the Portuguese buns are 10 buns in a bag.
What does that say?
And they're like these big buns.
And not all Costco. Like this Costco is, I guess, more of like there's more Italian Portuguese demographic in that area. Because the close Costco to our house, I went yesterday and I was looking for these Portuguese buns, and they only have butter rolls.
So we put them in the air fryer, and it gets like nice and crispy but soft. And then with like some tomato and some olives and
cheese.
Well, I don't put the cheese.
Oh, I do.
But,
just a vegetarian, right?
So that's what we
that's
found.
the highlight of Nick, his Portuguese buns. Hence,
do you guys do the Costco? No.
There's not a Costco near me.
Oh.
Kevin's trying to get me to get a Costco membership just because of the Lego deals, but
they have good Lego deals.
They have really good Lego deals.
Yeah.
We're actually right now scouting one right now in Phoenix, but I have not taken the dive yet.
I feel like a while ago, I feel like if you buy something online, you don't have to be a member. Something like that.
No,
maybe they've changed that.
You have to put in something.
Well, you have. Yeah, you do. Okay, I lie.
But the thing about the Lego deals at Costco, without it being on sale, it's already 20% off just in general.
And sometimes.
And then if it's not selling, they mark it down.
Yeah.
Even cheaper.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
even on our drive to Chicago, I map out Costco on the way to Chicago because that's where I get gas from. And so Detroit gas is so much cheaper than Chicago gas, which is so much cheaper. Well, around the same, I guess, as Toronto gas. But we have quite a number of Costco's in our area, but there actually isn't any in Buffalo. And so when I crossed the border, the closest Costco to us is actually in Detroit, which is about 3 hours away. And I only like the Costco in the US because they have wine and like alcohol and stuff.
They have wine at the Walmart, which is weird.
Yeah. So here in Ontario, it's like very slow. We have a very like independent chain of just wine stores, and it's slowly trickling into our groceries. Finally, maybe the last couple of years. Not quite pharmacies like you guys have. Oh my gosh, what's that pharmacy there in Florida? And like
CVS.
Yeah, CVS. You'll have like wine there. My favorite wine. I'm checking out buying gum, and I'm like,
these guys are like, we know.
We're
That's
just like
right
wow, and so cheap, right? And so even like when we cross the
wine
border.
everywhere.
There's wine everywhere, except not
alcohol,
but not so much
everywhere.
Pennsylvania. But not so much Pennsylvania.
Really?
Pennsylvania still like
Why?
Ontario. Pennsylvania's Ontario.
Why are they so wine stingy?
It's like Ontario.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say like it's historically, culturally, it's I can't remember, but yes.
In Ohio, there is wine everywhere.
There's wine everywhere. If you go to Florida, it's amazing. Yes, and I mean even the Costco by the Chicago convention, like we went to Costco there almost every day because my youngest, who we dragged with us, he said, "Can I have a hot dog today? Can I have like the chicken sandwich today?" I'm like, "Yep, let's just feed you at Costco."
The Costco hot dog.
Mom and Dad are gonna have the deep dish pizza tonight, but you can just have whatever you want in Costco.
Whatever makes the kid happy.
Yeah.
How about you, Fab? How was your week?
So let's see. Started off, I watched House of Dragons.
Oh my god! I just watched.
Are you
it
watching
tonight.
that, Jeremy? No.
This last episode.
Well, did you see the last episode?
Yes, I did.
So
Number 4.
What did you think about the last episode, Fab? The battle.
I know.
Are you gonna watch it, Jeremy? Or is it okay? You're not gonna. Or we can talk about it.
You can talk about it all you want.
You'll forget about it, right?
I started watching Game of Thrones. I got bored of the first season and had no desire to watch anything after the first season of Game of Thrones.
We were like that initially, and then we got into it heavily.
During pandemic, we got the box set, and then we just binge watched Game of Thrones.
And the DVD set that he had, I know DVDs, that's such a thing of the past,
Blu-ray.
right? Oh, sorry, Blu-ray. Such a thing of the past, but really this was just like 5 years ago. But it had all these like incidental extras. Like you can pause and it'll give you like a little bit of an extra blurb. And I'm a nerd like that to give me extra history of extra background and stuff like that. But yeah, this last episode, number 4.
So they had finally. I've been waiting for the dragon battle, and we finally got it.
Technically, the dragon battles are like in today's world, nuclear like warfare, right? Like that would be it.
Yeah,
symbolically.
What did you think?
I know. I love that character so much.
Oh.
I want to like Aemon, but I don't like Aemon, but I want to like Aemon. Like, I feel bad for him, but then he turns around and he's like an ass. Like,
prime evil.
Don't get on Aemon's bad side.
But then he's vulnerable and prime evil.
I think he's still alive. I think he's still alive.
Yeah, Aemon is.
No, Aemon is the one eye guy.
Oh, I was talking about the brother. The king.
The Prince Aegon?
What's his name?
Aegon. I think he's
king.
still alive.
Sorry, he's king.
King.
Yeah, I think
he's
still alive. I think.
But I think he's just gonna be like.
Maybe he's burnt and dead and
but
crushed.
I think
he's alive.
Probably like he's very badly injured. He is not in a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't remember what her name is, but that just broke my. I learned from Game of Thrones: do not fall in love with a character.
Do not invest
Don't
anything
like
in any
characters because the ones that you like will
die, kill, all of dead. Good person.
So I'm like, okay,
people,
so
protagonist
dead. Daemon. So Daemon will die.
yeah.
Except I'm torn because I like Matt Smith, and I'm like, but I want Matt Smith
from Doctor Who
on the show, but he's kind of an ass, and
yeah, he's having a lot of hallucinations in this episode. A whole lot of hallucinations.
Yeah.
Which I think it's that witch lady that's in the kitchen thing, like the one that's
but even like the end of episode 3 when he walks into the room and he walks into a dream or hallucination of young Rhaenyra, right?
Mhm.
It took me a while even to like click, who's this face? Oh, right, her, right?
Oh,
And
I got it right away. I was like,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. Like, it's enough of like a remembrance where you're like, oh, that face.
But I'm glad that actress is back in the show.
And she didn't age
because
so
she
much.
was good in the
She was
first
good.
first
she was
season.
very good.
Yes. Yes.
And then
Yes.
they did the time jump,
Yes.
and then like, oh, we're not gonna see her again.
But see, like in the War of Dragons, it just seems like biggest dragon win, like hands down.
Yeah,
you are dead.
that
I
was-
will
To take down
eat your-
Aegon's
I will-
dragon, you gotta have at least 2 to 3 bare minimum to take
Yes.
his dragon down.
That's right. That's
Va-
right. You tried to claw. I mean,
Vhagar.
you know, what's it, Melis, the dragon that Melis?
I can't pronounce half the name, so
Right. I feel like
But
she
I know which
clawed,
one you-
she clawed his torso, but hopefully that
Yeah.
becomes
Oh, yeah.
ulcerative.
I was
and,
sad when
you
she
know,
died too. Yeah.
well, you already forgot. That's like the main ending. Forgot that she died.
I liked her.
Yes.
So are
I'm
you
like
team
super happy
black?
they didn't send Rhaenyra in, and they
Yes.
didn't, and she
Would have
didn't let her
happened.
son go.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you can
Are
see
you
the cat tail over
Team
there.
black or team green? What team are you on?
Oh, hi, Kat.
I'm gonna play Switzerland on this because I'm not gonna have a favorite team because whichever one I choose, that's the one that's gonna die. So.
But in your heart, we're not even gonna say it out loud because they're gonna
I'm
die.
team black. I like team
Now,
black.
great, they're dead.
I'm team
I'm
black. Well,
going
so that
with
means you're
team
team black
Wales.
because you said, "Oh, great." So that means you're team black.
But
too.
like, you know, when she met with Alicent in that
the nunnery.
the nunnery or the
Yeah,
Hall of Lights, Hall of Candlelights, you know, as much as Alicent seems like this sweet, like she feels badly how things have turned, she's really the one who provoked things. She's really the
Well,
one who
she
provoked things.
misunderstood. She didn't realize what Viserys was saying when he was dying.
Yes, but she's
because-
like so
But
steadfast
now
to it.
she's questioning. She is
Right.
questioning it. You
She
can
is.
see her
Right.
thinking like,
Right.
"Oh crap! Did I screw over my best friend?"
That's
Yes,
right.
you
Or
did,
like
honey.
even
Yes, you
even
did.
the peaceful life that we know. And now I feel like she just committed to it. This is the war that she started. It really started from her misunderstanding. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would have just been as it should have been, right?
Yeah.
But like to give
And
the
then
crown to
there
her
wouldn't be a
crazy
show,
son.
so
Yeah, there wouldn't be a show.
there would be a show.
Yeah, I suppose there's no conversation right now. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's
There has to
there
be
would have been no
drama.
confrontation
Yes.
if she didn't misunderstand.
Yes. But you
I
know
mean,
how
I guess you could have rewritten it to be different, and there would have been a different kind of confrontation. But
Jeremy's like,
Break
"What am I
that dude
missing?"
right.
missing. Missing. So I don't know how many more episodes are left. Like 4 more? Are we halfway through?
3 or 4, they don't do more than
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, I think there's only going to be 8.
I feel like
That's
it
weird,
can't
like,
end yet.
These days, all these shows, there's only like 8 episodes.
Should be 24. People are getting
Exactly.
lazy.
Amen.
I would-
But if you think about it, though, I will say this to justify it. I will say this: it is movie quality. It's
It
not
really is.
It is.
I was gonna say the
Quality.
exact same thing. Yes.
because you're
You do
putting a
feel
lot of
very-
money into special effects. You're putting a lot of
Right.
money into just the actors.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, you have Matt Smith. He ain't
Yes.
cheap.
He is a Doctor
No,
Who.
no.
Yeah, he is a
Getting
Doctor Who.
old. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
so
was
they do put a lot of money into these episodes. So
Yeah.
I get it.
No, it's good.
I was
It's-
reading an article. They were talking about Stranger Things season
Mm-hmm.
5 coming out in 2025, and they were saying how
It's the last season.
it's the last season. There's only going to be a few episodes, but each episode is going to be
10 hours long.
over. Like it's going to be like a movie. Each episode is going to be a movie.
Oh
like,
wow.
Over an hour. It's going to be, and with high production
yeah.
value.
Why?
So that's why it's good. It's taking so long. They're saying it's taking a full year to film it, and then not even the post production, because I think they said they started filming it January 2024 and or 20. I'm not sure if it was 2024 or 2023. They started filming it. But yeah, it's gonna come out maybe late 2025.
Wow.
Season 5 and Stranger Things, I think it started 2018, something
Yeah.
like that. The last season was 2022, so this is like 3 years after season 4. And
See,
like,
I
the
only
kids-
saw the first season, so I have no idea.
it gets interesting as it goes on, but it's like one of
More
Netflix's
violent.
biggest hits
Yeah.
for Netflix.
yeah.
Stranger Things.
Well, it's interesting how we say the level and sophistication, not just of the acting, but also the movie quality, right? Our oldest is taking a summer elective. He's just finished second year college. And it's like electives, anything. It's something about horror, like a film critique of horror movies, right? So it's like a history of horror movies. And every week he's given a horror movie to watch. And so this last one, I think they're in the 60s now, and it's the first zombie movie, but they never called them zombies. Night of the Living Dead. Okay.
Have you guys heard of that?
I feel
right?
like when I was
Heard of it,
younger,
never seen it.
yeah, I've never seen it either. And I feel like when I was in the 80s, like growing up in the 80s, it was all about like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. And like I had a cousin where we binge watched so many horror movies. And every time we saw Night of the Living Dead, we're like, it's black and white pass, right? Like we just wanted, like, maybe we'll even do Psycho, like from Hitchcock. But I don't think I've ever watched it. So I watched it with Tristan, and yeah, the acting was like, and you have to like take it with a grain of salt, right? Because it's like from that time, I think it was like just either before or around
their voices are different, right? It's like they're American, but they have a different,
or like just how
voice.
they even present a script. It's stiff. It's again, filmmaking at an earlier time, filmmaking as 1968. Filmmaking as also having its own influence from the political climate of that time. But interesting because the main protagonist, he's a black man, and he does survive. And because we know in horror movies, everybody dies, right? Eventually. But like the acting was just so erratic, or there was like one character and she was just in shock, but she almost like doesn't move, and she just has no emotion. And he punched her, and just to get a reaction, and she has no reaction, but like hurt. But even we flinched at the, oh my God, that feels so violent. And we've seen enough violence in a lot of our movies right now that's a bit normalized, but there is actually so little gore. Like, you see a struggle, and we were into like The Walking Dead, and it's so gory, right? It's so bloody, it's so lovely. Like you're almost like not afraid of zombies at the end. You're just like, whatever. Yeah, you just have a knife and you just go, okay. But like here it's zombies, and it's just randomly that they're walking out of a cemetery, but they look just like pale cast faces, and they look like they're gonna like bite you, but you don't see any gushing blood, or like it's just very very beginning of like how horror movies are. So it's just interesting to see that part versus now we have the Game of Thrones and these like Stranger Things, very movie quality that you don't have to leave your house, and you're just like, wow, how the evolution has been so amazing. And it's like really been just 50 years of filmmaking, right? From that to that. And that film already was quite a cult hit. Like it was a start of so many zombies versus the horror movies before were like the vampires
influenced
and
a lot
the
of
ghosts,
directors.
the haunted houses. Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, just interesting watching it, and he makes me watch it with him so that he's like, so I don't get bored out of it, and
I know he was watching The Exorcist with Mason.
I tell him, can you guys watch the movies with like your brother? I'm not going to like censor you guys. This is for school, right? Like, and they did say that The Exorcist was actually scary. And I remember that coming out in the 80s as a little girl, and my parents were just like, we can never watch this. This is like sacrilegious. Like, but I remember it coming to our house too, like, and I was like listening from him. Anyways, amazing.
But Night of the Living Dead, you found it on Amazon.
It was Amazon Prime, like another.
But then you had to like subscribe to another
channel through Amazon Prime for 99 cents. But I guess it's also on YouTube because it's not copyrighted.
Oh, it's on YouTube as well.
He was telling me the professor told him to this day it's not a copyrighted movie. So when did copyright, like kind of licensing happen? Yeah. So and this I can't remember the director's name.
So any movie like in the 60s is not copyrighted?
I don't know, but it wasn't a big thing, I guess. So yeah, you can watch the whole entire movie on YouTube uncut. So yeah, I do recommend you just so that you have a taste of like what is a movie like, and how like when they act, it's so exaggerated. It's so exaggerated, and you're like, okay, it's a zombie. I get it, it's scary, but like run.
Anything else this week, Fab?
Just built some Lego, really. Redesigned the bricks. I did redesign my bricks on my stuff, but I need to go back and do it. Like I need to change the actual designs to the new.
Do you design it on just on like on a regular I don't know what program. Like is
Use the
it
I use
software?
Adobe Illustrator.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I love what German
you sketch it out first, like by hand, or
So
you
I
just do it?
actually technically I bought the rights to the brick designs from somebody, and I've made adjustments to it because their design honestly wasn't that great. And some like they didn't finish the design on some of the bricks. And I've just been going through and like making adjustments to the bricks themselves to make them better. So like this shirt's one of the original ones, so there's like shading, and on the new ones I don't have the shading on there because it doesn't print out very well.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like really hard to see the studs. So I'm making it so that it's easier to see the studs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the
Because it is a
shading.
little hard to see the studs.
Yeah.
So I've made it so that it's a little bit easier to see this, so that it is easier to see the studs. So I've basically just taken out the shading, increased borders and stuff
Do you
like
have
that.
do you have a background in that, in the computer design, or
No.
was it trial and error, just learning on your own?
Creative
I took a
creativity.
little, like I did some classes on Skillshare for Adobe Illustrator a while ago, and I just play around with it now,
Mm-hmm.
and I just figure it out on my own. And
Oh,
if there's
That's a-
something that I
that's a
want to do, I'll just look
complicated-
it up and figure it out.
That's a complicated skill, like on the computer to
Mhm.
try to do something like that.
Yeah, I just play around with it until I figure it out.
Hmm.
But I usually can figure it out. If I can't figure it out, then I'll like look it up and be like, I want to do this. How do I do
Yeah.
this?
How about you, Jeremy? How's your week?
I'm first going to start with Tristan is in his second year of college.
He's going into
old.
third year. I know.
He's starting third year in September.
Yeah, he used to. When we went to Philly Brick Fest, he was like our tiny guy who,
Well, he was 11 or 12.
Y'all are making me feel old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, let's see here. Earlier in the week, went down to Phoenix and did some Lego hunting. Basically, till I filled up the entire back of the car. Then I was like, okay,
Nice.
it's time to go home.
Yeah. There's no more room in the inn.
What sets? What were the
Is
multiple
it like the
sets?
Walmart sale still or the Target sale?
Actually, it was Target. Target had the better
okay.
sales.
This time.
Yep.
The 50% off.
This time it was mostly 50% off is what they had.
Yep.
Decent amount of friend sets, especially the the Igloo
Oh, okay.
Adventure.
Oh man, my store didn't have that one.
I got them for $25, so I bought 10 of those.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Can you
wow.
buy these online? Would the sales
Nope.
also be on Target online? No.
Right
That's
now,
for
they
sure.
still have some Lego clearance with the Target Red Card you can buy online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're a
Oh.
Target Circle member, there's some that you can get, but
Okay.
it's
but
not
really-
nearly the selection that was in
Oh,
stores.
okay. Okay.
No.
Interesting.
Not even close.
Yeah, so spent I think it was either Friday or Saturday that I did that last week. Rest of the week we've been basically working on some of the designs in the studio.
Mhm. Yeah, it's cool.
Andrea's been partying out a few sets. Well, she's been partying sets out every day, and spare time been reading.
Oh, very good.
Nice. Fab, did you get any Target 50% off
I did,
during?
and I got some good ones. I got the Indiana Jones one. That's the
Ooh, yeah.
with
The
the
rock?
boulder in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
that's
that
cool.
one.
That was
50%
50%
That
off.
was
off?
50.
Wow.
Wow.
I got that one 50% off. I was so happy
That's
That's a good
amazing.
because that was the
Yeah.
last one I needed because I grew up on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I was like,
Right,
I need
right.
this.
It's a
And when I
great
saw it was
set.
50% off, I was like, I don't care if the box is
Yeah,
damaged. Well, I don't
yeah,
even
That's
for
in your
sure.
care. It doesn't
backlog.
matter. I was like, mine.
Yeah,
That's in your
Only one
backlog,
that was
right?
left. Everything that I bought, there was only one. I got the Jurassic Park Visitor Center one for 50%
Oh, yeah.
off.
Oh, that's another big one.
That's a good one.
And
Oh, those are great finds. Wow.
oh god, what was the other one? I posted it on my Instagram. There was another one that was really good.
Was that all this week or like previous weeks?
Previous week. It was the previous week.
Yeah, because
Is it done already? That
it's been
Target
going
sale?
on.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Harry Potter Quidditch set, the Quidditch
Oh,
trunk.
okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Quidditch
and the
trunk.
Oh no, that one I got at Walmart. Never mind. But the Harry Potter Quidditch trunk, which I need another one if anybody has one, or if
Why do you
anybody
need
can buy
two?
one for 50% off.
No, she's selling.
Oh.
No, I need one.
Yeah, you need
You
one.
need one.
I need more of them. I only have one.
Yeah, I know.
need more of them.
Why do you need another one? What are you gonna do?
So that I can have a Quidditch pitch on my.
Oh.
Because I have the Quidditch set in here somewhere. Like back here, there's a whole bunch of
just
stuff.
to extend it to make it bigger.
Yeah,
more.
So
more
I
is
have
more.
it was either 2000, whatever one came out when 2018, 2020, the one that came out
Yes.
in that period. I have 2 of those, but I need more Quidditch players, so I need more Quidditch trunks, so I can have more Quidditch players.
Do you have like clear bricks to have them flying, or how do you
Oh,
make them fly?
Oh yeah, I got the sticky things, like I have the Dementors on. I have those.
Okay.
I got all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
I'll figure it out. It's the fun of Lego. You can just figure it out as you
is.
go along.
I know. There's quite a stash that it has to get through too.
Another thing I've been doing, I got on this Beverly Hills Cop movie binge.
That's why he doesn't bother me.
Because on you guys are familiar with Beverly Hills Cop.
And when you think you've watched everything,
I thought
I've never watched this before.
I know.
I'm like, huh.
I thought I've watched it. I guess I just know the song. You know, like dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
So how it started was on Netflix. I guess Beverly Hills Cop 4 just dropped.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called Beverly Hills Cop Axel
F.
or something. Yeah.
Jeremy's
and so I was like, oh, okay. So I started watching it just a little bit, and then I was like, I wonder if they have the other Beverly Hills on Netflix too. And I looked, and they had 1, 2, and 3. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should watch the first one, because I wasn't I heard like some of the characters in this 4th movie were in the originals, and I wanted to see how they aged.
Yeah.
And so I started watching the first one. It was okay. Like Eddie Murphy.
It was dated.
Some of his, I guess his jokes.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be dated from back then.
Yeah, it was. He does his like ad lib improv kind of thing whenever he
But if you were 6 and you watch it, you'd be cackling like crazy if you were 6 years old.
He'll show up someplace and he'll pretend to be a different person and does like an accent to try to get his way kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's his spiel. But then I heard that I guess not, because the first one was 1984, and then the one now is 2024. So that's like 40 years later. So
wow.
I think the first one he was like 23, and now he's like 63.
Right.
So when he was trying to do like some of his stunts, as a 63-year-old moving around, they had to I'm not sure if they did like a stunt double or they just had to.
I'm sure they
help him out, because I know with Indiana Jones with Harrison Ford in the latest one, Harrison Ford again is a lot older than the younger Harrison Ford, but they made his face look younger and he had to move around as well. So I'm not sure what they did, or if they're gonna do the whole Star Wars. You know how they had Luke Skywalker and that they computer generated some of these older actors. But so right now I'm at Beverly Hills 3.
Okay, you're
I just
almost
started
there.
that, and so after that I'm gonna do 4. But they have a lot of big actors in the first one.
Yep.
That I didn't realize that were there. Have you guys watched Beverly Hills Cop, or just you don't remember if you watched it?
I grew up in a video store. My mom ran a video store,
That's
so
right.
anything in the 80s and 90s, I saw it.
Multiple
I watched
times.
it when I was a kid, but honestly, I don't remember,
right,
very much
right,
of it. But I did watch it as a kid. I think it was just the first one, though.
And the thing is, it's rated R, and a lot of us are like, "Oh yeah, we watched it as a kid," but it was probably videotape, and it was there, and our older, someone's older was watching it, and as a kid, we kind of walked in and out. Because I think I thought I watched it, but then when I was watching it as an adult,
go to your room.
Watching it, I'm like, I don't remember any of these scenes. But
Well, I think
remember
I
as a
watched
kid.
the TV version, so they edited out all the R parts, probably.
Yeah.
The swearing and everything.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go into our next segment?
Okay.
Which
It's time for show and tell.
Tell music. Okay, let me set up show and tell. All right. Show and tell. What do you got, Maria? Oh, Mr. Penn.
Back to Mr. Pens, which actually wasn't all Mr. Pens. They were just the only one who gave me a free bag. Because I feel like a lot of stores now here will charge you for a bag, and they usually have like a big tote. Yeah, they charge for bags. So when we went to Chicago and we went to Walmart and Target to buy stuff, we're like, oh my God, they still have plastic bags here. And we ended up like putting an item in each bag so we can take it back illegally to Canada.
In Canada at Walmart, they don't give us bags.
No, you can't even buy a plastic bag. So the last couple of years, if you needed to buy a plastic bag, it was like a nickel. And then it was really transitioning towards having the reusable bags. So they will still sell reusable bags for like maybe 50 cents, $1. So we have a ton of reusable bags. That I don't even know how to wash these reusable bags. Do people even wash?
But we use the Walmart bags as like recycling bags on our kitchen.
Yes.
So it's hanging there, and then we put stuff, and then we take it and put it in the recycling
or even like liners,
bin.
right? Liners for anyhow. So Mr. Penn was one of the 3 stationery stores that I went to on this stationery night. But what did I get?
What did
I
you
don't know
get?
why. I like green is my favorite color, and this is from
Is
Zebra.
that a
I
special
think they call them Zebra. It's I feel like I just needed a pen that would stand out for my work. And
What's special about that?
nothing. It was just green and it looked peaceful to me, and it was like 50 cents. And I'm like, oh, I need an extra pen that I'm going to lose within one day of me bringing it to work, essentially. And then I don't know. I found this, which I will never use. This is my problem. These are like Post-it notes, but I feel like there's something so nostalgic from my childhood about this, where it comes in like these. You can flick it open like a little compact.
Oh.
And so they're little tiny Post-it notes where they're like multi-layers of paper. I will never use this. I just buy these things because I think they're so cute.
Wait, so it's sticky. What's the sticky part? The smaller one?
They're all sticky. So you can just take different layers of it. And then of course they cheap out in the back. It's really just like white paper. But they have different layers of, like a scene. This one is like a...
Can you take one off?
Green is my favorite color. Yeah, you could, I guess. Fine. You're undoing my stationery set that I'm never ever going to see. It's like a sticky note.
But but you can't use the top one until all the bottom
I guess
ones
you can remove it. You can remove whatever you want to remove.
Oh, and then
put it back in again.
Yeah, sorry.
Now we just broke my thing.
Sorry.
That one day my kids are gonna go through my.
Go and buy you another one.
You took it out of the plastic.
I did. I actually did. But I think I just got cutified, if that's even a word, from this little packaging, because I feel like when I was little, this little plastic thing was something that I always like to flip something like this with like a little clam lock. And yeah, I feel like I have a ton of these little things somewhere in my stash of whatever stationery is. That one day my kids will go, what the heck does mom have in these boxes? And they go, what are you going to do with this? What? Let's just, So anyways, I'm going to put it back in the package.
So that's all you got?
No. Oh. And so, and then I don't know. I always have to find like a washi tape. I like washi tape. I put them in borders. I do crafting. I do journaling.
Do you know washi tape, Fab?
Oh, yeah.
My crazy, no, she's not crazy. My stationary friend, she has her reject washi tape that she brings to work. I'm like, why is it here? She's like, it doesn't fit anywhere in my house anymore. These are the washi tape I can live without. And it's literally like a jumbo Ziploc bag full of washi tape, which I know one isn't cheap. Like it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. And she has
What's the design?
This one is like animal woodlands. I just don't have anything red. Like I feel like whenever I have washi tape, it's more like in the blues and greens and that sort of like palette that I have. And I'm like, maybe I need
I have it upside down.
Yeah, you do. See, you don't washi tape play enough. But
there's the squirrel.
But really, my thing that I went for the first stationery store I went to is called Wonder Pens, like Wonder Pets, but Wonder Pens. If you guys remember that kid show, and this is from my favorite ink store called Ferris Wheel Press. They are Canadian, but they're carried internationally, worldwide. Even I found them in Chicago at Atlas Stationers. And It is a smaller bottle than what I used to get because I feel like I will never finish all the pen inks I have in my entire life. But they
So
actually
this is
have
blue.
marketed like very nice boxing. Everything to me is packaging. And this is a blue tinted with shimmer kind of ink. It's called Valiant Blue. And Ferris Wheel Press has been very clever to market based on fairy tales. So this is part of their Beauty and the Beast line. And they had like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Is
They
there a
had
Beauty and the Beast line
the
here?
Swan story. They had Rapunzel. They had Rumpelstiltskin. So a whole lot of different colors that's come out, and each storyline would have a few shades. So this is the Beast color, I guess, Valiant Blue, but they also had like a blushing pink.
What's
for
Beauty?
Val.
Oh,
a pink,
Val.
a pink. Yeah, it was a pink.
Do you know Ferris Wheel?
Ferris Wheel Press inks.
Mm-mm.
So,
I guess
and
it's Canadian.
again, they're everywhere. They're even in Chicago. Like, so whoever carries them, right? A lot of different stationery stores carry them, but I find like I could go to a store, which I do, and just buy one versus go to their website for the same price. And I am not really forced to spend X amount so I can get free shipping.
That's what happens at the Lego.
That's what happens all the time.
Exactly.
I'm
it's called girl math.
Right, it's called girl math. Or I just go to the store and just buy one ink versus, oh look, suddenly I have like, I don't know, 7.
I have to buy 3 of them to get free shipping.
Right.
Who wants to pay
free
shipping?
Who wants to pay shipping?
$35 for free shipping for
Lego.
Lego.
No, it's $125 for free ink shipping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's better for me to I'm not even joking. That's or $99 US. $99 US. Because they have their used version. Yeah, it's more than Lego.
That's more than Lego.
So that's why I'd rather go to the
how
store.
much is shipping?
Shipping is probably like another $10. And how much is an ink? It's probably $20. But I don't want to pay $10 if I can get more ink. And
that's
I have
girl math.
And I have like reward system.
That is girl math.
And then even the reward system for the website. So I'm kind of angry with them because I feel like I can redeem my rewards, but in order to redeem my rewards, I also have to spend X amount. Like I can't just say redeem my reward, give me this ink for free, ship it to me. I still have to spend X amount to get free shipping to get my free item.
So what's the extra item you usually get for free shipping?
It's another ink.
Oh.
Because ink. And yeah, like they're refillable. I even have like an ink syringe so I can anyways, that's my highlight of my show and tell. Inks that I have lined everywhere, and my kids will find out and going, can we eat this, drink this, Mom? No, we can't. No, you can't.
Fab, what do you got?
So it was World Chocolate Day the other
day.
Oh.
And I built this habitat for the lug that I'm in.
Oh, so cute. I love it. I love these habitats.
See the Harry Potter reference with the chocolate frog cards?
Yeah.
That's great. Down there.
Oh, that's fun.
And then I do actually have a habitat for myself.
The cat lady habitat. Oh, that's very fun.
Basically like the corner of my room.
Is that a Harry Potter tile or a sticker on the tile?
No, those are both tiles.
Oh.
They're printed. This one's from the art piece, the art set.
Oh,
and
I didn't get
what that one's from.
That's why.
But this little pile, this little pile is supposed to represent my backlog, but I promise it's way bigger than that.
Yes. There's just like a mountain behind you, like a little hill. Yeah.
What's your lug?
The Dream Builders lug with Lene.
Oh,
all right.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's all I got.
That's good. I love those habitats. Again, people are so creative.
They're the only two I've ever built. I kind of like making them. I need to make more.
Yeah, no, they're great. I like the what was it in Chicago? They had
the Sig Fig habitat.
Yeah,
for all the people that were displaying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought I was displaying. I was like, no,
I'm just enjoying. I'm just enjoying.
I mean, I could give you one, but no, I'm not displaying.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jeremy?
For me, basically have the things that we have been working on that have not been published yet. So
spoilers.
Sneak
peek. First one will be a massage tent. So Andrea put up on Instagram a couple days ago, what does everybody want to see more of? And tent was one of the ones that everybody said.
I love their roof. Yeah.
So It's a massage tent.
Oh!
Chop, 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 chop.
Get a massage today. I love it.
Oh, that's cool having the legs backwards like that.
That's good.
Where chop,
That's how
chop,
it
chop,
is with
chop.
the face sitting thing.
How did you
Yep.
get the background,
The
like the
posters.
poster with the and?
The
I
shiatsu
drew them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
Yep.
Oh.
Those are
That's
stickers that I designed.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
So-
stretching.
Yep. Those hamstrings
So,
are tight.
Get a massage today.
Oh, that looks great.
so this one's already up on Rubricable with the stickers. Then the next one is the
Oh.
Jamaican
Kitchen
Food truck.
Food truck. Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
that is fun.
Oh, that's
great
cool.
color. Yes. with the
Oh,
whole
that's
flag
so
and everything.
cool.
Oh my god! I think you could have a whole like line of this, like different.
Yeah.
I think this was the fourth food truck.
Mm,
Oh, that's cool. How you did
That's
that?
fun.
yeah,
So,
that looks fun.
yeah,
What's
then
your
there's
entree? Ooh, jerk chicken curry. Yum!
Yep.
I'm getting hungry.
yep. So that's the interior of it,
That looks really good.
and this is the one that I've been working on for a little while. I've been doing basically like a old Havana,
Oh,
but
nice.
using the bright colors. So this is going to be a Cuban coffee shop.
Oh, yum!
So
I love how you have a trellis of flowers there. Or
I love the colors on that.
and then the inside.
Oh, I like the wall,
yeah, I like how you have the curving.
or even
Yep.
the gray and the brown.
Yep. So let's see here. This side is basically broken plaster with the brick behind it, and back here is supposed to be like the corrugated steel. It's the
Yeah.
same thing that Lego used in the Fab 5 loft set.
Okay.
What's the white board?
The
Is that
white
supposed to be
board is actually going to be a sticker I still got to design. It's basically a
The menu?
Cuba sticker. No, the menus are going to be the black tiles over here.
Okay.
And this is going to be a Cuba sticker. I'm basically using a coffee shop that is in LA as kind of the inspiration for it.
Inspiration? Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's the other
nice.
direction of it. But it's basically the main street in Havana. It's got the bright buildings that I'm using for all of them. So the first one was the casino or salsa club, which is using the dark turquoise and those colors. This one's using bright light orange and bright light yellow. And the next one's going to be bright light pink and another pink.
Coral.
Ooh.
Coral. Yeah, that's also one. So I'm just going to go down, make
So
different
creative.
modulars for it.
Oh, awesome. Very
Nice. Well done, Andrea. Well done, and Jeremy. Well done.
Yeah, those are really cool.
That's all I got.
Oh, wrong button. All right.
Oh, it's Nick's turn. This
So
is the Lego
I
component.
built a couple sets.
Is this backlog? I don't even know where we're gonna put this guy.
I
just
found a
came down.
spot.
He's found a
this-
spot.
This is not quite a cat, but in the cat family, I built Simba.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah.
Simba's
He
adorable.
is very cute. He
He's
is a very cute.
He's cute,
Very,
right?
very cute. Very, very cute.
He was well done. I like how they did it.
Yep.
So when you build it, the first thing you build is the torso.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what part? Like I was building, I'm like, what part is this gonna be?
Yeah.
And then they stick on like the legs
hind legs,
afterwards.
yeah.
And then like, oh, okay, I get it. And then next thing are the two front legs that they built. And then
The
last
head's
is
the
like
last.
the tail
tail.
and the head. The head's the very last part.
Oh, okay.
But I like how they propped it up, like how the I don't know. I haven't built the cat, but
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like in that same pose, I guess.
Yeah.
Stand up.
As
It
a
looks
cat.
like the hind legs are a similar build to what I did on the cat.
Okay.
That looks like it's a very similar build. I love that they used the bush piece for the end of
Yes.
his tail.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
that was very
Very
clever.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whiskers are what?
The whiskers. So it's the
antenna.
joystick.
Oh,
and then
okay.
this is like the fencing sword.
I see.
The fencing sword is like and then the eyes.
Yeah.
It's just a disc.
He's very.
And then there's
looking.
I don't know what you call it, like a half circle piece is the yellow part. And then these are black hot dogs are the eyebrows.
They love throwing in those hot dogs.
I know.
But the ears are nice. I like the little
he does look
top
like
part here with the
extra.
So the head can swivel in different directions like that.
Fine.
So
see, I gotta figure out which Simba I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get the little one or am I gonna get that one?
Get the big one.
It's very nicely built.
Yeah, it's
knowing
nice.
me, I'll get both because it's a cat, and I do love the Lion King.
Yes,
I like how they did the paws too. It's nice. They use like the curve 1/4.
okay.
Here. And then just this.
You just removed his fingernails. I feel.
Oh, sorry. So Simba, and then the second set I built.
You have like a yellow theme going on.
A yellow theme. I built Bumblebee.
Oh, fun!
But I'm not gonna transform it into a car because
you like the robots.
It's a robot, but it was hard to transform it into the robot. It took a while.
Oh.
I was following the instructions, and I'm like, "Is this how you do it?" And then things were like kind of breaking. I'm like, "Oh, am I doing it too hard?"
Yeah.
But basically, to turn it in, so this is how the car looks. Which, in the picture, it looks a little clunky, but it actually looks better in person. The car.
Okay.
Like it's like a little chubby, like the chubby kind of. If you guys remember the Bowser muscle car from the Mario, it's kind of like chubby like that. And then this is like mid transforming, and then this is how it transforms. The only thing I don't like about the Bumblebee though is like the legs.
It looks very skinny.
They look very skinny.
Naked. Yeah,
right?
It looks very naked.
Where's Optimus Prime? Yeah, he does look very tiny.
Yeah. So, but I like the head. The face is a printed piece, which is it's a printed piece on a piece I'm not familiar with. I don't know, Jeremy, if you know this piece. It's like a pentagon, but it's also like bent. I don't know if that's a new piece. Do you see it there?
I see it. I'll look.
It's like a tile, but it's like a bent pentagon. Like it's not quite like a Nexonite shield, but it's
I think it's one of the new slopes, as Andrew is saying, it's the slope, so that's probably what it is.
But the face is printed on, which is cool. It's like a Bumblebee face, and then these are the printed. There's no stickers in this set. These are all printed tiles, which
that's
are nice.
all.
Actually, no. This I think there are no stickers. I think this is also printed.
Oh, okay.
I think it's printed.
I think it's printed.
I don't think they're in. Oh, no. Oh, I think
that's a sticker.
Yeah, this is a sticker.
Boo.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is a sticker too.
Is it gonna fit up there too, beside Optimus Prime? You're gonna cover the Beatles?
I haven't tried it yet, but the plan is to have Bumblebee.
Oh, I love your Beatles art. That is so cool.
And now he's covering one of them.
Yeah, Regal Star. You could just see his dirty mustache now. You can't really see him. But Bumblebee is gonna be here. Paul McCartney.
Oh, goodbye, Paul McCartney.
But it'll just be like a background for them. I had to move them. Originally, these guys were here, but then I got the Notre Dame. So I'm big into the architecture sets, Fab. That's kind of what got me into it. So like all the architecture sets are up there. The architecture is what got me into Lego.
And now Simba.
But yeah, I'm hoping that they come up with like a Megatron or a Soundwave, something like one of the bad guys. But I don't know if they'll do a Megatron just because it's a gun. But maybe Soundwave, because Soundwave's just
radio.
Yeah, but it's like made up. It's not real. It's made up. So they might.
Yeah.
Because that is their excuse for Star Wars.
Yeah.
There's multiple versions of Megatron, so they might go with one of the other versions.
Oh, what else does Megatron transform into?
He's been a tank. He's been a couple
Oh.
of things.
Oh,
Okay.
a tank. Okay, yeah. It might be a tank. I could see that.
Andrew just found it in sport.
So is that a new piece?
Oh.
Don't know. I
Do we
can't
kn-
look on Bricklink. It's not on Bricklink's inventory yet. I think it's double inverted slope, so it's not a new piece. It's just printed on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to the last bit.
We're gonna go on to our last segment, which is
It's time for news you can use.
thanks to Alan the Brick Fan.
Thanks, Alan, the brick fan, who
Thank
we
you,
never
Alan.
see in any Lego convention.
We've seen him before, but not in a long
How
time.
come? Why is anyway?
Where is the Brick Fan? Okay.
Sharing for sharing.
All right, news that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan. What do we have?
What is coming up? Oh, sale.
Some
Amazon
sales.
sale.
Quinjet.
Have you bought Lego from Amazon? We've never bought Lego from Amazon.
We don't
Here.
get the
Yes.
sales for
Oh,
Canadian.
yeah.
Canadian
Yeah,
doesn't get
it
the
doesn't
sales.
happen here. So sad. See, another thing.
Lego actually has their own Amazon store.
Oh,
So
they do.
whenever Lego puts stuff on sale and clearance, they'll
Also
sell it on their Amazon. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Fab,
Yeah,
do you do the Marvel, Fab?
I don't have any currently. Wait, do I? Wait, hold on.
It's in your backlog.
I don't have any currently, but I do want the Avengers Tower, and I want the
Mm.
Sanctum Sanctorum.
Oh, yes, that one.
Sanctum Sanctorum still available, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
It is, okay.
it better be. Put it that way.
Lego Masters back behind the brick
Panel
panel
at
at
San
San Diego Comic Con. So I guess the Lego Masters are going to San Diego Comic Con.
I guess so. Duck Bricks
Yeah.
has like a very busy work Lego schedule.
Oh, Jamie. So Jamie is one of the
Mhm.
judges.
Oh, Jamie's gonna be there. That's cool.
It's already sold out. We were looking at the Comic Con. Why were we looking at it? But it's already all sold out.
And there will be an update for season 5
Mm.
of Lego Masters. And there's going to be another Lego Masters Holiday Celebrity Bricktacular.
Bricktacular.
Oh,
I haven't seen that
Bricktacular.
word.
I like their holiday
Bricktacular.
celebrity
Mhm.
spectaculars. I think they're fun.
I think so too.
Oh, so the
Candy
new candy
store.
store has been revealed, the gift with
Oh,
purchase.
that's cute.
That one is cute.
So they've had a
Nice.
flower shop and they had something else. I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't have any of those.
Yeah, these are 200
Oh,
for
They are
the.
cute. That one's cute. That one I
Mhm.
like.
I like the little the bow on top, or the candy.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
candy
candy,
bow.
candy at
swirl.
top.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
That one's cute.
When is this? This is for July.
We don't know. They
I
don't.
see.
They don't know the.
There's no word when it will be released.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
It was just shown.
Thanks, Lego, just showing to us. Okay.
Another sale. Cody's helmet.
Insider Days. That's next week.
July 16th to 20th. What's Insider
it's
Days?
to compete with Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Day.
I see. Right. That makes sense.
Another thing for Comic-Con, Dragons Rising continues the panel at San Diego Comic-Con. So there's going to be a Ninjago.
Oh, okay. Team.
Yeah. Something for Ninjago. You don't do Ninjago, Fab, do you?
So I actually at Brick Fair or at Brick World, I actually did get my very first ever Ninjago set and my very first mech set all in one because I won it in the raffle. And it just happened to have the one character that I was interested in getting, which was Sora, because she's got a cat on her torso.
Yeah. Oh, that works. That works.
Oh,
And then
that's a
Nicole
good
had brought me-
coincidence.
I actually wanted the minifigure that had where she has the cat ears on,
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
whatever thing.
Mhm.
And Nicole actually brought me a magazine from Germany that had that minifigure on it.
Oh, cute.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I have a Lego magazine that I can't read unless I want to learn German.
Oh, it's in German. Oh,
It's in German. And she got me a
Is your
Harry
Google
Potter book.
Translate? You know, like when you can hold Google your phone
Yeah,
on top
that's
of
what I'm
it,
gonna
and
have
that's
to
how
do.
you can read it now.
what else? Oh, so the Lego Technic
Okay,
McLaren
McLaren.
has been revealed, but this is the gift with purchase.
Mm.
So I guess it's like a spinning.
Oh.
You turn this
Mhm.
a handle, and then the P1 spins.
Oh, okay. It's like a Jack in the Box, only nothing's gonna pop out.
I don't know. Is P1 like the racing symbol? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
P1?
Not a
So.
clue.
No, I don't know.
You don't know, Jeremy? P1 logo?
P1 logo.
Ultimate McLaren P1. Oh,
August.
I think that's just the name of the car.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
the
okay.
model. I think the model might just be a P1.
I see.
but it's like a lot of Technic going on.
Mhm.
Which is why I will not be getting it because I don't do that.
This one's cool. I don't know.
This looks like
I'm
the
looking
truck
up
from a
this.
few years ago.
I don't think we have this
Color?
color in Technic. It's like a
It's
dark
like
orange.
a dark umber.
I think isn't that the newer orange that just came out?
That's what it looks like. It's the dark orange.
Yeah,
No,
it looks
dark
like that
orange,
new orange that came out.
A blood orange.
I like this,
That's the
look.
perfect description, blood orange.
Mm,
like this look of this truck.
that's good.
I'm
Nick.
thinking about
Just
Reddish
think about
orange.
this
it.
one.
It might be in Costco. You know how Technic goes to Costco a lot? Just wait
Yeah.
for it in Costco.
We'll see.
No one's gonna buy it.
So but this is a
$2.50.
nice one.
Yeah.
Like I have that
The Jeep.
the Jeep,
yeah,
which is
it
like
reminds me of it.
what color is that? Like
The olive green.
Yeah, the
olive green one.
Yeah.
Um
Taj Mahal sale.
I know they have a picture of the actual McLaren too, because that was released. Oh, here.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
excited about this one. So I collect the supercars because so far they've had the Porsche, the Bugatti, the Lamborghini, and the Ferrari, and they release it every 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years. So every 2 years they release these supercars. And so I have them hanging on the
A
wall.
wall, yeah.
And so this one I heard everyone is like, oh, they made another orange one because the Porsche is orange.
Mhm.
But I think this one is like that Chima yellow.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah, it looks like it's yellow.
It
The
looks
light
like, it looks
light
like
bright
Simba
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah,
it is.
That's what it
That's
looks
the
like.
color. It's the Chima. I call it the Chima
Oh,
yellow because
okay.
when Chima was out, it was the lion. You know
I see.
the lion tribe
Yeah.
was that color, and it kind of first came out with that Chima wave, but I think this is that color for Technic. It's not
Very
orange.
nice.
It's actually like a
And
yellowish.
when is this coming out? August?
August 1st.
What?
Which is a Thursday. I already know the day. So I'm excited about this one. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the Technic cars. I was first humming and hawing about the Porsche, but when the Bugatti came out, I was like, okay, I should get the Porsche because then
That's
if
how
it
I feel about certain
retires,
things. It's terrible mindset.
yeah, because now these cars are expensive now, like
Right.
the ones that have retired. So, and then when you get the box looks nice and
Hybrid.
everything too.
I know the boxes are so beautiful. Again, packaging.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting the Bugatti just because I like Bugatti. Like
Mhm.
specifically, I like my dream car is a Bugatti Veyron.
Oh,
But
wow.
but I just did. For me, the Technic look I did
The
no.
skeleton look, right?
I don't like. I just do not like it.
Mhm, mhm.
But I did get the Bugatti Speed Champions finally.
Oh, okay.
I just
Yeah.
haven't built it yet.
Speed Champion cars are well
Nice too,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, they're well done.
Well, and I personally, for me, I like the 6-stud wide ones. I don't really like the 8-stud wide ones, just
Oh,
because
the wide
Oh.
ones,
the
yeah.
8-stud ones don't fit in the city.
Right.
So
Well,
like,
I think the new city plates are more compatible for the 8 studs.
yeah, but I
But
don't
the
want
old
new
ones
city
that you
plates.
have, Yeah, the one
what's
that
the new
you
one?
have, the old ones are
Yeah.
for 8. Lego built together message board revealed. I didn't actually see this one. What is this?
It's
Oh.
That's interesting how they
Like-
did the letters. So it's actually just a
But
background, and then
it's
they
a
have
background.
they have the letters with the foreground, which is cool.
Well, it's like
The only thing I would be interested in is there's like printed tiles that have like some emojis or whatever on them. That's the only thing I would
okay,
be
that's good.
interested in. And that's
Where are the emojis?
No, that's what she
Oh,
hopes that they're
this
the little
this
round.
emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
At least I hope they're printed
many-
tiles.
I guess you can make as many letters as it's available once you have the pattern, right?
I think so. I think they have like
That's how it would work.
the pattern for all the different,
Okay.
and so you can spell any message you want. It's interesting. I actually didn't see this one yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to
These
be
are
a
all the
hard
pieces.
pass for me.
Here are the emojis.
I'll just buy the emojis on Bricklink. Or
Yeah.
something.
You have ice cream.
Assuming they're printed
Sun.
and not stickers.
They look printed.
Yeah, they look printed.
Did you know about this, Jeremy?
Yeah, I saw him announce it on Instagram earlier this week.
Here's a picture of the emojis.
Nice.
Yeah, because Lego did a whole video for it when they put it on Instagram earlier this week.
Oh.
What else do we have here? More sales.
Star Wars sales.
More sales.
Bluey.
Bluey
Oh, should I 8?
achieves 10,000 supporters. Didn't they have a Bluey already
No.
for ideas?
Mm-mm.
I mean, like that made 10,000 supporters. This is the first time.
I don't know
These are
about
cute.
that made it to
That
10,000.
same set was already approved 10,000.
Oh.
And then he redid it. He added new stuff, and then it got redone. But they
So it already had 10,000, and then he redid it and put it back in again, and it got 10,000 more.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Do you guys watch Bluey?
Every night.
Nope.
Oh, every night.
Every
So you know who these characters are.
Yes.
That's Bluey.
Bandit,
the
Bingo,
yellow?
Bluey, Chili. That is.
Who's the yellow? Is he why? And who's the yellow? And why is he naked?
He's not naked. It's
It's unitard.
Lucky. Yeah, that's Lucky.
Oh, Lucky.
Lucky,
Rusty, Muffin, and
Socks.
Socks.
Yeah, I have a.
So Bluey's they're dogs, right? So I guess Fab doesn't.
They're
watch
blue
Bluey.
healers. Well, healers.
I just don't. Like, if it wasn't for Emily Emmasaurus, I wouldn't even know what the hell Bluey is. Like, I don't have any young kids in my
Right.
life. Like, I don't have any kids that are in this
Nope.
age group, so no clue.
Nope, I don't either. But I actually watch it every single
It's good
night.
messaging.
There's-
According to a friend of mine, she watches it with her little kids. So I wouldn't also know unless this friend of mine told me all about it.
I think it's for adults, is what
But-
Jeremy's saying.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
But
Jeremy is
that's,
It's
meant
more-
for adults because he watches it.
yes,
Emily watches it.
that's exactly what my friend says too. She sees
Oh.
it, she watches it, if any, and she goes, I think I get a different messaging than my kids, but my kids are happy.
So it's
with
one of
me
those
and-
cartoons that have double messages. So the kids.
It's got
have-
double
Yeah.
messages. You got the messages that go along where kids will understand it.
and
Then it'll
for
be the ones
parents-
behind it that the parents
Yeah.
will understand. And you actually will pick up more and more stuff you missed the more times you watch it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But they're only like
I'm watching
6 to 8 minutes
as
long.
it is. I
Yeah,
need to
it's
watch
it's,
something
it's
now.
short for all of our.
And it's on Disney Plus or not?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Oh, Nick's gonna watch Bluey. It's gonna be his little.
after
little chip of the
after
day.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, we're gonna look for all the seasons.
My husband
oh,
says I
the-
watch too much TV as it is, so I don't need to be watching anything. else.
But it's only 8 minutes long, you know. Like a
So is
little-
this Bluey's house? Is this accurate?
Mhm.
Is it canon?
It's close. It's not
It's close.
like
Jeremy would
100%,
make
but
a more accurate one.
but at the same time, the house changes depending on what the story needs to tell.
Mm.
I see. Oh, it comes apart.
Oh wow!
Mm. Opens like a book. Or not quite like a book. There's
Does he have like a
pins.
book here?
Yeah. I mean, like it
So,
doesn't
Yeah.
bend open.
No, No,
think
no.
was it
There's
Home
no
Alone?
link.
I
Yeah.
think Home Alone.
Yeah.
Ben's open. Teaser. This was one of the gifts with purchases, but we've
Oh
gone
yeah, we
this
saw that
before.
already, didn't we, last week? We're like, what is this?
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the 8th, yeah.
Fab, what are you up to this weekend?
I have no idea. Enjoying my last few days of unemployment.
Yes. You're starting early Monday? Is that your shift?
Yep, starting on Monday, 8 o'clock.
Orientation for a couple of weeks, maybe?
Say a prayer for me that I stay awake because I'm not used to staying When you've been unemployed and you've been able to, even when so I was working from home before I became unemployed.
Okay.
So like I could take a nap for 15 minutes on my 15-minute break. I could take a nap on my lunch break and then eat while I was working after I clock back in.
Right.
And I can't do that. So
yeah, you're back on site.
I am going
with
to be
people
struggling. So say a prayer for me that I stay awake next week.
Are your hours like fixed, like 8 to 4? Or...
So my first day is going to be 8 to 4:30, but then we're going to talk about my schedule, and I actually want to work 7 to 3:30.
Okay.
Because then I'll miss like all the school traffic.
Yes.
Because I have to go past 3 school zones just to get to the highway.
Oh, okay.
To get to work. So
but it's summer vacation right now.
Right now. But I also think ahead.
Yes.
And plus just 8 o'clock. Everybody's trying to go to work at 8 o'clock. So traffic's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And you never know with my side of town getting to where this is, you never know what traffic's gonna be like. It can either take you 15 to 20 minutes or it could take you like an hour to get there.
Yep.
Because if there's one thing wrong, like if there's one little itty bitty accident, not even a serious accident, a little one, you're screwed. It's an extra half an hour automatically.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Hopefully.
Other than that, just working, just getting ready for work. And I'm not doing my live stream on Sunday. This Sunday, we decided to not do it this week.
Kind of summer break.
Well, Chris is into soccer and something's going on.
Get over. Yeah.
Oh, they
talk about it.
England.
They talk about it on the live stream, and I'm just like,
yeah. So many streets in Toronto are closed because patios have like fallen.
When is the final? This Sunday or this? I don't even know.
I don't know. I just know England's playing, and Chris was like, "Hey, Chance, I cannot be on the live stream." And then Nicole said something about not doing the live stream because of the 72-hour Lego live stream that somebody organized. I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and cancel. It's fine.
Yeah.
How about you, Jeremy? What are you up to this weekend?
Pretty much the same thing as every week. Going to be working in studio, designing more stuff, parting out sets.
Nice.
That's mainly what we do.
What do we have? Basketball?
You have basketball.
Oh, Pokemon. So this weekend is Go Fest. Global Pokemon Go Fest.
This is just his joy.
Saturday, it's 10 to 6.
I'm just happy it's just local and we're not traveling anywhere.
Because before we'd go to Chicago and do Go Fest, but now they have since the pandemic. So Fab, if you didn't know, we had the Brick Adjuster channel back 2014. But in 2017, I left
had a dark age.
And I got into Pokemon Go, and I was just hardcore Pokemon Go. And I stopped all of YouTube and everything, and I was just playing. Yeah. On the weekends, I'd play from 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. straight.
He's hardcore.
She wouldn't see me. I'd just be playing with different people's cars. We'd be playing Pokemon Go. But I haven't, since I've come back, we haven't been playing as much. But this weekend is Go Fest. It's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But what it is it's cut into 2 sections. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the same as 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. it's the different habitats. So there's different habitats and you can catch different Pokemon during that 1 hour.
He does take a kid with him.
Yeah, so the youngest,
he's had different generations of
the youngest
boys,
is
and
coming
now,
with me. He's
and
gonna
now
be
he's the last kid. We're like, what are you gonna do if you can't like fake that you're playing Pokemon with a kid?
So I'm the driver.
He's gonna phase out soon.
And I've trained Hayden how to catch with 2 phones while I'm driving around the city. And so I've already trained. I've trained the middle guy, but then he's aged out.
Yeah,
and
so
now,
sad.
Now the middle guy. So I don't know what's gonna happen when Hayden ages out. I might have to get someone else to be my driver.
Busy.
And
Tristan will be back into it.
Borrow somebody else's kids.
So the thing is, Hayden has basketball at 1:30. So our plan is we're gonna do from 10 to 1.
Is he excited, or he's like, oh, Dad's not even playing?
No, he's excited. We're gonna from 10 to 1 we'll play, and then at 1:30 he'll do basketball till 3, and then after basketball I'll take him to like Wendy's or something.
I was gonna say, are you gonna feed my kids somewhere in here?
And then from 5 to 6, that last hour will be the hour that we missed.
Okay.
From 1 to.
So excited.
And so that's our that's my weekend. Pokemon Go. Fab, before we head off, what would you like to plug?
So normally Sundays are Bricking with Friends, but not this Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't go looking for it this Sunday.
Yeah.
And go to my Etsy shop, buy some merch. There's lots of fun merch.
How long have you had the Etsy shop for?
3
okay.
2 months. I've only had 3 releases.
Oh, okay.
I do one each month. So May? Yeah, I want to say I started in May.
Okay.
Yeah, I did start in May. Duh. Yeah, go to my Etsy shop, get some of my merch.
And your Etsy shop, how would they find your Etsy shop?
You can just go on to Etsy and type in FabBlondies Bricks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you honestly, I did my SEO pretty well. If you type in Lego t-shirt, one of my designs will probably show up.
Okay, right off.
But I do have links in I have links everywhere. If you go to my Instagram, there's links. If you go to my YouTube, there's links. There's links everywhere.
Okay.
Wherever I have social media, there's a link.
Nice.
Very fun.
I guess we'll start saying our goodbyes.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me find the goodbye song.
There's a goodbye song? There's a goodbye song. But not quite a goodbye song. So again, a couple of hours here hanging out with FabBlondies, and with episode 25, we're like halfway through the year. Special thanks to the people who popped in for comments and sharing, including Journal the Scots, Brick Babe, Armand, Brick Jedi, Clicking Cliff, Scotty Rotten, Gabriel Cabral, and PNG Bricks. Until next Friday again.
Yes.
And we're going to like somewhere? No.
I couldn't figure out the redirect. They changed it. But I usually redirect. But Fab, thank you so much for joining us this Friday night. It was a lot of fun chatting with you.
Thank you for having me. It was fun joining you guys.
Yes.
And I'll check you out on Sundays.
And Jeremy,
not this one.
Thanks again too for hopping on tonight.
Yes.
Not a problem.
And can't wait to see more of your studio creativities out there.
But until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
We're halfway to